As the golden doors slowly open, you are immediately hit by the smell of lavender and cedarwood. A light, enchanted harp plays as you enter the lobby of the Matagu Resort. On a large golden circle, against the back wall, is a golden ceramic tile artwork in the design of a black cat mask. Seated in the gilded chairs and cushions around you are elves, smidgens, orcs, drow, humans, dragonborns, individuals alike, indulging their senses in the magic and wonder of the resort. You see that while in the resort, the individuals around you wear lovely white, gold, and black animal masks in the shape of rabbits, cats, owls, foxes, and more. Baronin de Bolbeck slightly levitates in front of you, just 5 inches off the ground, in a sparkling black coat with golden accents and accessories decorating his tiny young frame. His white drow curls gently hover around his face, and his large golden round spectacles sparkle in the resort's light. Behind him you see Hannah and Violet looking in awe at the resort around them. Baronin smiles and looks at all of you. Welcome, rat queens, to paradise. Oh! You see Baronin immediately hover rush over to Rock and just embrace Rock immediately. Oh, I've missed you for so long. It's been a day and a half, but oh Rock, I cannot. It's hard to go on without not only an assistant, but also, perhaps one of my closest friends. You see Rock smiles. Well, sir, I am back, and as you see, the rat queens are now all here as well.
And we got a camel. His name's Tom.
Oh, yes, did you try to bring the camel in the resort?
Yeah.
Roll me 2d6. Roll me 2d6 plus,
Here we go.
I'm gonna say get social with your heart to see if you can convince people to if you can bring this camel into the resort.
He's our new friend.
Tom the camel?
His name is Tom. He was being walked around by a bunch of bad raiders, and he came home with us. That is an 8.
So
no, that's a 4.
So with an 8.
7. Sorry, 7.
Any tokens yet for this lovely schmooch?
It appears that everyone has 1 token so
Ooh.
far.
Thank you, tokens.
Thank you.
Well, 7 is the same as an 8, right?
Yeah, you'd keep it.
I will say with an 8, they allow Tom's head to poke in, but they are not allowing his full camel body into this very fancy resort.
Okay, hey guys, we have a camel friend now. His name is Tom, and he's back over there. You can see his head. He's very nice, and he's great. And we saved him from a life of hardship.
Oh, you have how did you get a camel?
A lot of stuff happens in a day and a half, apparently.
I go.
Well, yeah, this guy was supposed to transport us here, and then he didn't, so we had to cross a desert. So that's how we got a camel.
I did explain that my magic abilities only work on 2 people at a time. I'm so sorry. But you do, I will say, make it up. You do, of course, have the penthouse resort here at the Matagu. Thank you all so much for coming. I know that this will be a nice respite for you all, not just because of, you know what happening, you know where. But also, the thing that we did talk about at a previous time.
Wait,
What?
It's been a day and a half since we talked, so I'm not really sure what's going on.
Can I ask Jamily a question?
Yes.
Were we in a stasis, or were we? Have we been enjoying this for a day and a half?
You were kind of trapped in a magical stream.
That's what I wanted.
It felt like 10 minutes, but you were actually traveling in this magical stream for about a day. So now you've been in the resort for about a half a day. You've mainly been kind of getting settled, letting the effects of this magical transportation wear off.
Cool. I just wanted to know where we're at.
Good to know where we went.
Can you just stop using code words and just fucking speak your mind?
Are you guys talking about the skull we're looking for?
Here, if we're gonna talk about things, I would appreciate if we go perhaps into my office.
Are there snacks?
I can bring snacks.
It needs to happen.
Snacks.
I can Rock. Can you bring snacks?
Is it weird that since being in that stasis pod that my boobs feel a little bit tighter and higher?
Dude, Rock. Okay, Rock, write that down. We have not heard about those side effects before, but I will make.
It feels great. It's a great side effect, except for losing a full day.
I saw that happen to her too. It didn't happen to me, so you can write that down too.
Okay, so it looks like maybe 1 and 2, maybe 1 and 2, perhaps, I don't know.
50% of the time, your boobs could get perkier.
Maybe one gets perky and the other one just stays the same.
Yeah, or it might be a little bit droopier.
It's possible.
Rock will go get snacks. We can go into my office.
She just crossed the wasteland for you. Can't give her a day to relax when she gets back?
I mean, sure. Okay, Rock, do you want a day
There's
off?
a lot of people who work here that can get us drinks. Let her put her feet up.
Braga.
She's an honorary rat queen right now.
Oh, is she?
She fought.
I didn't get debriefed on that.
Well, you weren't
Yeah.
part of the battling.
Yeah, you're too busy hanging out and relaxing.
I didn't choose to be transported. Did we choose that?
Not at all. I didn't choose it at all.
Well, we had to go through some
Yeah.
heavy stuff while you guys were hanging
fought
out.
a
I'm so proud of
We
you.
fought a spider guy. Like a half man, half spider, but
Hey,
like
well
bigger
done.
than both. Yeah.
But why are there so many spiders? Like,
I think because of him. I think he's the reason.
so he was like.
That's my theory. I mean, if I had to guess, I would say the man calling himself the Spider Lord in the cave. That's probably where they were coming from.
Yeah.
Just the thought.
Is he dead now?
Probably
Oh,
true.
yeah, he good and dead.
Super
Great.
dead.
Great.
Violently
Yeah, I think there's a
Well
bit of him
done.
probably like right about there. That might be him right there.
That's cool.
There's also some desert people on that too, so I don't know.
Well,
I'm really impressed with everyone.
yeah, me too.
So basically, we just want to get the lowdown.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Rock, you have the 2 days off. 2 days off, Rock. Go
And
rest up.
before she
generous.
leaves, hey, Rock, meet me in the mud bath.
Okay. Sure. I didn't get to meet you two, so
Exactly.
that'll be fun.
Catch up time.
That'll be fun.
Nobody tell Hannah she's a bard.
All right, bye. As you see
be
Rock,
Rock
leave, take a magical lift, to which you presume to be her quarters. As the four, and D is here as well. D nods. Yes, we fought a lot of spiders. It got pretty gross, but
How many books did you read, D?
well, I still have them all here. So was not reading on the trip, not that easy. We thought we had a little bit of a relaxing time in Rocks. Oh my gosh, this tent was amazing.
You
She
wouldn't
had
believe
like
this
an
tent.
enchanted tent with fondue and enchanted
wow.
music.
I mean,
and
my tent was cool
Christmas.
too. I'm just saying, like.
Oh my god, your tent is always great.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
It's always great.
Sounds like they had
Starving.
Yeah, me too. But it also sounds like they had a better trip than we did.
It
Like,
does sound like that. We barely had a trip.
The magic wasn't fun.
No.
Oh,
Except for the boob perk.
yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, it's just a side effect. It's not an experience.
Did you see
I don't want to do any work right now. I go out towards the waterfall in the back.
Baron is like,
I go where he's going. Yeah,
please,
follow
I
him.
need to talk to you all.
I kick off my shoes and keep walking.
That's fair.
As you do this, you suddenly see this golden, almost this golden crystalline magic figure appear, pick up your shoes, and then disappear.
Where the fuck did he take my shoes?
If you would come into my office, I can give you your room keys. I can give you the lowdown on the resort. Your shoes have been taken to your quarters.
Okay, can someone just do my nails while we're talking now?
We can have someone schedule you an appointment.
What kind of all intense treatment is this for your star guests?
Roll me 2d6 plus guts. This is a get sassy check.
Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, if you had to make me roll anything. That's going to be an
Hey!
uber duper super success. 5, 10, 11. 11?
You see Baron and just kind of, you see him cross his legs and kind of sit in this, he's constantly hovering. He's constantly off the ground, just magically levitating himself. You see him kind of summon this kind of magical cushion underneath his bum as he crosses his leg and just sits there, just thinks to himself. All right, And he snaps his fingers, and with a snap of his fingers, you see another one of these golden crystalline kind of magical beings, this being of pure magic, just appear next to you as it holds out its hand and for your hand. And then from its magical crystalline hand, you see an emery board appear out of its own, like to morph into its own hand as it starts to do your nails.
This is perfect. Let's go.
I walk over to poke the sparkling deity.
As you poke it, it's kind of like you're able to like poke through it, but you see these light ripples happen.
Does that hurt? Hello, does that hurt?
And it just continues to do Hannah's nails.
It might not be alive, or this is some weird form of slavery that we'll have to investigate.
Yeah, I was worried about that too, actually. I'm glad you pointed that out.
I just think we can't take it off the table.
Yeah, I mean, it might just be a spell, but we should find out.
All right, I have your snacks.
Thank you.
I have. You're getting your nails done. Do we want to talk about the important thing now?
Indubitably.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Is that a word?
Yep, we're in.
Of course it's a word.
Let's just tell us all about the scroll and who has it, what we do about it.
Great. Come on in, as he gestures to these kind of two large mahogany doors that are off to the right of this large ceramic cat mask arts installment. They open onto a windowless office. For all the light and the golden shimmers that the Madagu offers, Baronin's office is somehow completely the opposite. Away from the glitz and glamour, you simply find a gorgeous but simple office lined from floor to ceiling in mahogany wood. And within this simple environment, there are only a few simple things in the office. A large mahogany desk, a large black leather chair with golden accents, a simple golden desk lamp at the desk, and a large stone fireplace behind it all against the back wall, with a large painting hanging over the mantel. In it, you see two older drows, a man and a woman, dressed in regal purples and gold. Bookending the couple, on the left is a young drow boy with large golden spectacles, who you can only suspect to be a young baronin. And bookending the right, an older drow-looking girl holding the hand of the older female drow sitting in the chair of the portrait.
Wow, it's a little chilly in here. Is it just me?
You uncomfortable?
Sorry, it's just, I'm all about the glitz and the glamour and the fun and the games, but this is kind of my zone. This is my little area. It reminds me a lot of home. This is very much how my father had his study, and so I built my office as my father built his, and perhaps some kind of remembrance, or just to feel that he's here with me now.
Was he a mean man?
No, he was a kind man. He was. Yes, your nails are still being done. Now they're being soaked in a little bowl. He was a very kind man. Yes, tragedy befell me when I was 10 years old. My father and mother, Lord and Lady de Bolbec, and my older sister, Christine, passed away in a horrible, horrible fire that encompassed our home. And, well, the lordship and the inheritance fell onto me, so I sold the lordship, because what's a 10-year-old going to do with lordship? And I opened my own resort at the tender age of 16. So I am here now and doing really good, I feel.
Being independent is extremely important. I admire you.
Thank you. I mean, it was out of kind of sorry consequences, but I appreciate it.
How old are you now?
My goodness, Hannah, wow.
I'm 19.
My God.
Oh, I thought you were like old.
Wow.
No, I'm just kind of fun. We're just drow. We all have white hair. It's a thing.
But you're like a baby in elf terms.
I am a very much.
You're like adolescent. Like you're not even like nearing adulthood. That's how you're really young.
Oh, are we talking in elf years? I'm so sorry. I was going kind of like standard human years. My bad.
Oh, so you're like closing in on 35.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just. Sorry, I don't. I just have a. You have three human, dwarf, orc,
Elf. Human.
elf, human. Yes. Sorry. Sometimes we get a lot of humans. We get a lot of half elves. So sometimes I kind of go with the human age range here. But I can. I
just want to know that we're not
translate.
dealing with a total noobish.
So you just want to know how old he is to see if you can make out with him or not.
He's not really attractive.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I thought he was old.
I don't think I'm a noob. I don't think anyone's ever called me that.
Noobish.
Noobish.
He's not unattractive.
I'm not saying it's not my flow like that rock.
Listen, enough about me and my sad, sad family story and the painting behind me. So the thing. So, yes. The disaster at the Summer Solstice Festival. You all are, according to what I hear on the wind, still wanted in Palisades. The investigation for you is still commencing. People are starting to pick up that you are no longer in town. So there you go.
Nothing's caught on fire in the last couple of days, I guess.
Oh, gosh.
Sorry, I'm not there.
And then, yes, so the Chaosium. So I do believe it is in the hand of one of my competitors. I don't know which one.
What?
How many are we talking about?
Just one. Just one.
But how many competitors do
There's
you have?
two.
And how would you know that one competitor has it over the other one, or like who's giving you this information?
Listen, it's when you're in the resort business, when you're in the land business, this is a very lucrative town. There's a lot of things that happen in this town. And so we all tend to have eyes and ears on each other. Now there was a pact set by, well, the lady herself, Bula. She owns the Kryoko Crest. You see that black Gothic-looking building, the Kryoko Crest. Yes, that's her resort. She's the oldest out of all of us, and well, once yours truly set up camp in Cascasaria, she did make a rule, essentially, to prevent monopolies, to prevent any kind of bad business, that, well, neither one of us were to make a pact with one another, if that makes sense. No two of us could gang up on the other. All three of us operating separately, operating on our own, creating good business competition. That being said, I mean, who doesn't spy on their neighbors?
Well, also, it sounds like a good way to make sure that the other two don't conspire against you while you're conspiring against them. That sounds completely suspicious.
My point. So, I know just from the inklings I've heard from, well, my employees talking to their employees and the whatnot, it is to be believed that one of the Chaosiums is definitely here. At which resort? Unfortunately, I do not know.
So you told us about Bula at the Kryoko Crest, but who was the other competitor?
Oh, that's Auden.
Auden?
He's a fuddy-duddy.
Oh.
He owns that.
What's like 23?
He's kind of like 40s, 50s, a silver fox. Is that what you call them? He's blonde but graying, I guess. He's the owner of the Eisverfell.
Iceverfell.
What's
Yes.
with these fucking names, right?
Well, that's the big geometric gray quartz one that's over there.
There's a lot of gray happening.
There's gray. So that's the gray one where the gold one, and there's the black one. There's the black Gothic one where the golden Art Nouveau one, and there's the really gray modern one. That's how some people don't like our names, and so they just refer to us in our architectural styles.
I just reach out and I grab one of the spa menus. I'm getting a little distracted by this. Feel like I just want some self-care, and I'm just going to look over it for a second.
And I've gotten to the second coat of blood red, but not just any blood red, human blood red, but like the deep heart of like human life blood red is the color that's going
Yes,
on my
that's
nails.
what it says on the bottom of the pot.
Is human life blood.
Human life blood red.
Yeah, just wanted to be clear about it.
And I'm just intermittently poking the spirit.
How long is the super healing mud soak?
You see, as Baronon's about to open his mouth, the magical figure that is now attending Hannah's nails turns to you and just, its mouth doesn't open, but you hear this almost crystalline voice come out of it. Around 2.5 hours.
Wow.
Hey, can talk.
Stop poking it. What if it poked you?
I don't think it can.
Do you like it?
I'm gonna go for it. I'd like to do that.
Great. Well, I'm so excited that you all are so. I'm just excited. You're all excited to be here. This has been. I've been wanting to have you here for a long time, and I'm glad that the circumstances have happened where you're now here, and hopefully, for my own sake, I'll just be very candid with you all. I really don't want what happened in Palisades to happen here.
I think that's gonna be something everyone agrees on in the world in general.
So we all agree on that.
We agree that we
just
don't
to
want
be
that
clear,
to happen.
we didn't cause what happened in Palisades.
No, oh no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm the person who completely believes that you are the innocents in all of this. That's why I'm offering you my home. No, I'm saying I don't want anyone using that skull to do a big bad thing here.
I'd like to see if there's anything I'm missing. What's that move? Where
You want to get personal or get situated?
situated where like if there's something I'm missing here, like is he a threat somehow?
I would say that's a get personal because you're trying to kinda
Assess him.
Assess an NPC. Get
Yeah.
situated is much more like assessing a setting or a situation.
Word.
So roll me 2d6 plus heart.
Well, that's a 6.
Hannah, you do have 5 tokens.
Wow. Welcome back.
Thank you, but that's also.
I mean, this could be important.
No. 5 tokens also means
A
it's.
baggage, which I will.
No, I'm not worried
Yep.
about it because I know you're gonna do it. So what do I need in order to get a success? How do you add things? 4. 4. So it needs to be a 10.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 6.
So
I'm
you roll
gonna
4.
take 4 of my tokens. I'm gonna keep one of them.
You actually have 6 tokens now, so you're gonna have.
So I'm gonna hold on to 2 tokens and use
Hold
4 of
on
them
to what
to
we
make
got.
it a 10.
Wonderful.
And that is we're getting personal.
So that is you get to ask me. You get to ask you get to ask me 3 questions.
Listen, Baronin, are you bullshitting us? Do you really believe that we're innocent, or are you planning an ambush on us?
No, I completely believe that you are innocent. I was there the day that, well, the Palisades Summer Solstice Festival shit hit the fan, and I do remember seeing you all trying to stop it. I don't think that the Rat Queens, the saviors of Palisades, would do anything to then hurt Palisades.
Okay.
I mean, the tentacle thing you did in the Bardoff was kind of. He kind of looks over at D. That was kind of like, ooh, that was on the line there. But
We're all entitled to a mistake, and without judgment.
In our
okay?
defense, we should not have been in the Bardoff to begin with.
That's agreed.
We're not bards.
But in all our defense as well, we rocked it and won. So, if you had to choose, which one of your competitors do you want us to kill?
oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. No, I don't want anyone to be killed. I don't
Okay,
think.
who do you hate the most?
Yeah, which one's the evil one? Because probably one of them you don't like. Right?
Well, I'm not a huge fan of Auden. He thinks he's so great with his beard and his cool, cold resort. You know, the whole. I don't need the axe, thank you. But I'm sure he would like that because he's comes from a family of barbarians, comes from a family to the north. Here's our very cold, ice-themed resort. If you go in, it's so cool. It's so icy. It's so. Ooh, it's just isolating.
Baronin,
Yes.
I have a question.
Oh, right.
My final question to you.
Sure. We've connected.
Did he reject you?
He didn't. Not in a romantic level, but I will say when I was first out here acquiring property, he was not a generous person.
So you wanted to be his friend. You didn't want to be your friend. You also fell in love with him. He doesn't swing that
I said no
way.
such things about love.
It's just kind of clear and inferred, right? Wouldn't you think? I just wanted to say thank you for opening up your home to
Okay,
us.
maybe I'm just jealous of his beard. Maybe I want a beard.
Maybe that's all I needed to know.
While this is happening,
I thought Rock was his beard.
I would like to see if I could see what room number I am, stealthily get the key, and leave.
I want to get situated while she's doing that, so let her do her thing.
Okay,
And then
so roll me 2d6 plus skill. I will say that you see on the desk what appears to be kind of a satchel tied of parchment, and you see tied to the parchment is a hook of ring, like a ring of keys.
Okay. So I got a 9, but I have a token.
You have 2 tokens, so you can make that a...
I'll make it a 10.
Wonderful.
Yay.
So with that, I punched it too hard. With that, Violet, yes. As Baronin is talking to Hannah and is now feeling a little stressed because his secret desire for a beard to show his own masculinity is now coming up. You are so able to you see on the very tip of the parchment at the very top, right before it curls in, it says OM, which you assume to be room. 613.
613. Great.
There is the ring. I will say you are able to, can't take one key off the ring. You're able to take you have to take the entire ring of keys.
Great.
No.
And I'm out.
Wait, where's your friend going?
Hey, Violet, I saw you take the keys. What are you doing?
Bye, guys.
Oh.
You're the leader.
Where are you
I'm
going?
And she's
taking
leading herself
a
out of the room.
break.
That's not an
All right.
option. Fucking bitch.
I want to get situated with the room. I feel like there's
Okay.
something going on here that we're missing.
Great.
So,
Roll me 2d6 plus canny.
which is great because that's my worst skill. Okay, yeah.
They
So
do it
that's
on
gonna be a 6. So I'm gonna take the fail.
You
yeah.
do have
Whoa.
one token.
Yeah, but this is like I want to take the fail. I like
All
a fail
right.
for good.
So you mark 1 XP.
Yeah.
So, Braga,
Yeah.
as you look around, you just end up staring at that painting just way too hard.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Braga, your resting stare face is
Yeah.
kind of like a resting bitch face.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of,
I mean that is Braga to a T. So yeah. I'm
you're just
like,
staring at this portrait, and Baronin looks at you and is like, Why do you scowl at my dead family? Like, why are you focused on them?
Oh God, I'm sorry. No, I wasn't.
I was
didn't-
talking, and is what I'm saying right now not important to any of you? I mean, one of you is leaving. You know what?
No, your family reminded me of where I come from, and then I had to leave my home and I lost people I care about.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
gosh.
I
No,
just,
you know what?
I wasn't trying to insult you.
This is when I need Rock here. She is my rock. She is my rock. I'm going to say we can continue. We can table this conversation for another day. Go out and enjoy yourselves here. Perhaps we can talk tomorrow, and we can maybe talk about a game plan about something. Yeah, I just need to. I'm going to be alone in my office for a while. So yes, you take your keys. Your room 613, the penthouse. The enchanted lift will take you there. There's a bar, there's a gambling hall, there's a restaurant, there's a spa. Please just go.
Baronin,
Oh,
if there's anything you need, I'm never going to take a timeout.
a timeout?
Yeah, a timeout.
Okay,
Just so you know,
I appreciate it.
my priority is to the safety of others as I'm done my human lifeblood meal.
I will. Thank you, Hannah. We have really connected today, and I will remember that.
I feel that same way, too. I understand you in an intrinsic drow
It's that elf thing, yeah.
I see what I'm saying? We almost finished each other's sandwiches.
I'm
Do you have sandwiches?
We do in the restaurant.
Great. Bye.
Okay. As the 5 of you leave Baronin's office, you just see him, one head in his hand, as he just kind of looks down at his table and just, for the first time, his very giddy, his very kind of showmanship aura is now depleted, and you see a very young drow elf adolescent just kind of sitting there in his in his own silence, in his own loneliness.
We broke that beautiful boy.
Okay, before I leave,
The doors are closing. The doors
Baronin,
are closed.
join me in the mud bath.
You open the door.
But like, as it's closing, I try to sneak. Come relax with me.
Roll me 2d6 plus I'm going to say this is a get social with heart.
Wow. 7? Any additional tokens?
You
Besides
have
2.
3.
I want to succeed, so I'm
Yeah.
going to use all 3.
Oh my.
We damaged
Yeah,
this poor...
we broke this beautiful boy. We need to make
it's
him
too
feel
early
better
to
again.
break up.
We don't want to burn our one ally in this whole game.
He's like so much younger than I thought he was.
He's the only one in this whole game who trusts us and likes us, and we're like, we don't. Your family's dumb, and we were gonna go hide out in the mud.
Way to go, Braga.
You see Baronin just kind of, you hear as the doors close. Okay.
I'm the best.
Oh,
The 5 of
guys.
you stand in the lobby
That was
of the Matagu Resort.
that was not our greatest performance.
No.
We are on a
sorry.
greater mission. Guys, I'm
just-
not even the leader. Come on.
I'm just
get yourself
tired.
That's
We've
my
been
point.
traveling a lot, and we didn't get a good night's sleep last night because of the whole,
Oh, yeah.
ninja desert people
together.
thing.
Yeah, we had a whole thing.
Do we want to stop, rest in the room, and then divide and conquer with these keys?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my gods. I want to rest. I want to nap so badly.
All right.
Yeah.
I want to take a bath.
I want some booze.
I want to take a bath and booze.
Am I able to tell which one is the penthouse key to give it to them?
Oh, they're all the penthouse keys.
We all have one.
Yeah, you all have one.
Oh,
It's 5
great.
keys.
Like one big
And then-
room.
Oh,
like a
great.
suite.
Oh, great.
Tom's coming. I don't care what you guys say.
I don't care. They care.
That's fine.
That's not really up to us. Well, we have to bring him in at some point because he has our stuff.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, I believe it's time for you to now input your own way in the story. So get active in the chat. The polls will be starting soon. I'm very excited to see what you pick.
Besides, you can keep the camel in your part of the penthouse so you can enjoy the smell.
His name is Tom. and
I'm
he's
sure
great.
he is. I eagerly await the acquaintance making of Tom. Just,
He's right over there.
well, if it matters to you, it matters to me.
Can I get situated in the lobby?
Sure, roll me 2d6 plus canny.
Yikes, that's a 7.
Violet, you do have 2 tokens, but it wouldn't really do much. So with a 7, you can ask one question.
Is there anyone in this lobby that we need to be focused on?
There's nobody that stands out of the ordinary to you. There's just a number of people wearing masks who are very happy to be there.
Oh gosh, I can't believe we didn't ask what was up with the masks.
I want a cool mask. It
I
was
just
awesome.
grab a person walking by. Hey, what's up with the masks?
Oh, Braga, Braga, Braga. Oh.
Oh, what?
Why do you all wear masks?
This is like,
Get
So
yourself together.
I'm just having so much fun. The Matagu is one of the most premier resorts here in Cascasaria. And, well, the theme is all about animals and masks. And so, we wear masks. And, it's just so, why don't you want to wear a mask? It's just so much fun.
I got no context from that. Did
No,
you?
no.
I feel
I think
like
are the
we're
masks like Betty's mushrooms? Do they get them really high?
I don't know. I mean, they just said yes to a thing.
Oh my
What?
God. It's sexual.
What? No, it's not. It can be if you want it.
Tell
It
me
is, it is.
It's
That-
sexual.
I mean, I
That
can't
sounds
tell
right.
by that answer, but it feels like it is.
I do have an offer for you to put a mask on your camel and you might be able to get him through.
What?
I don't know.
We've
Wait,
disguised before.
I don't-
You know what?
I
Our
don't-
disguises were pretty good before.
I'm not sure the problem with the camel is its face. Like, I
Well,
think that if anything, we need a mask for the rest of its body. We can say the camel face is a
Really
mask.
big, Hannah. What happened to
I'm
you?
just saying, if these people are focused on masks, the last thing they want to see is a camel face.
Let's try it. Let's just try it.
I'm just curious. I'm still here. Did you not know anything about the Matagu when you made a reservation?
We just heard it was awesome and that people like you were here.
Oh, well. Welcome to Cascasaria, where, I never want to leave this place. It's so wonderful. I just don't ever want to
I'd like to see if she's under. I'd like to check for magic and see if she's enchanted.
Is that one of your abilities?
I don't know. I mean, I have. Oh, maybe it is now that I don't have my dad. You perform minor tricks in true magic.
You don't have it picked.
Contact spirits. Gosh darn it.
I will say
Text magic, I don't have it right
I will
now.
say you can roll 2d6 plus skill to see if you can like decipher what's going on based on your
Old learnings.
your knowledge from the mage college to see if you're kind of able to pick on what's going on
Knowledge from the mage college. Oh, goodness. 7.
Skill.
I know. That's still 7. Is there any tokens?
here. There's no token. You used up all your tokens.
For
Use
good
them for good.
reason.
Use them for good.
So I'm
Not
gonna
evil.
take that mixed success.
Great. You sense that like magic is definitely an element of it, but you don't sense that it's
Nefarious.
nefarious, if that makes sense.
It does totally make sense.
It's just kind of a positive magic.
Hey, lady, what's your name?
Me?
Yeah.
As opposed to the other people
Oh wait,
in
is this a
masks.
whole thing about masks? So I don't know
Oh
your real
no!
name.
I just didn't know we were getting. I didn't know. I thought we were just a passerby asking a question. But I'm so glad we're becoming friends. My name is Rosie.
Rosie. What a cute name. I love flower names.
What's your name?
My name is not a flower name. It's Betty.
I like that name. It's a
uh,
dual syllable name like mine.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Great. Where did you get the mask from? We want masks.
And does everyone have to dress up like a bunny like you?
Oh no, there's bunnies. There's that's another kind of bunny. It's a rabbit.
It's more fierce looking.
There's foxes.
opposed to-
There's owls. Ooh, there's yes. There's cats. There's a badger.
Are there rats?
I have an irrational
I don't
fear.
think there's a rat mask.
Okay.
I have an irrational hate of foxes.
Then you don't have to get one.
Okay, can I punch people that have them?
I don't think that's very nice. You might get stopped by the security here.
There is security. That's all I wanted to know.
But
move.
you can. I'm sure is once you have your. I'm sure once you check in, you would get your masks. Did you not receive your masks? From the check-in desk?
I believe they're in our penthouse.
Oh, that's right. They might be. They either kind of give you them at the check-in desk, but it sounds like maybe perhaps you're special guests here, so maybe they are in your rooms.
Okay,
maybe I
Rosie,
do want to
Rosie.
be your friend.
No, thank you. Do you have one other recommendation for us? Something that you're dying to do?
Oh, well, I just had the most amazing day at the spa, and that was so wonderful. But the food here is amazing. The drinks here are amazing. I've been here 2 full weeks, and I am still going strong. And there's gambling, too, if you're into that.
2 full weeks.
2
My
full
goodness.
weeks.
How long do you plan to stay?
I don't know. When you're the daughter of a... When you're the daughter of a count, you just kind of have money, and so this is my little treat to myself. But who knows? I keep winning, so I might just keep staying. It's so fun.
Okay, bye.
Let's go
Okay.
see what animals we are, okay?
Okay, we'll be in the penthouse if you want to be friends with us later and hang
What?
out.
You're in the penthouse? As the 5 of you make your way onto the enchanted lift.
I try to bring the Tom onto the chandelier lift.
Tom is not allowed into the building. He is parked outside.
Can we verify that he's having good conditions and being treated well?
Yes, you go outside and you see the animal valet. That is these very, very nice, well-made stalls. Tom is resting on a nice little blanket with plenty of hay and water. And
Has our
he's
gear been
even-
brought to our room?
Yes, your gear has been brought to your room. As he's being brushed right now too.
I think this is going to be the best option for the moment. Can you take a mental picture and bring it with you into our room?
I guess so.
Can you also
Think of
tell
it
him
like
your
a
feelings?
camel spa.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's staying in the camel spa.
That would be. I had a really cute mental image, but I don't think it's real. Okay, I walk up to Tom and I grab his face on both sides and I stare at him. Tom, we're not abandoning you. We are gonna be right back. Just be cool.
Don't spit in her
But
face.
watch out because there might be evil everywhere also. Okay? Don't forget me. Don't forget me. Don't forget me.
As you stare into Tom, you just see Tom, the camel, just slowly blink.
Eyelashes are so beautiful. Okay. I love you. Goodbye. Okay, let's go.
That was nice.
Shh, listen. Let's go.
As the 5 of you step into the enchanted lift, the gold and gilded gates close. As suddenly you are slowly brought up to the top penthouse of the Matagu Resort.
This is so fancy. I've never been anywhere so fancy my whole life.
I have to tell you, my tits feel great.
You're so weird.
Oh, I grew up around fancy things. This is nothing. But, I mean, I'll have to admit I'm even enjoying myself. And this elevator music, well, hot damn.
Yeah, Dee is like, she's now going through the other pamphlet and saying, do you know that they have over 700 dish options here?
My goodness
Oh my
gracious.
gosh. And I hear, they even have yoga outside on Sundays.
Well, I'm in.
Is there any sort of like physical thing in there, or should we'll have to go over to the gray castle, the ice castle, for something like that?
Doesn't look like there's anything super like physical. It looks like it's just yoga and maybe some light pool cardio.
Pool cardio. It sounds lame, but I'm into it.
Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be that might be that ice one. That gray stone-looking one may have a lot more.
Well, I grew up in a cave, so this feels like it's kind of a step up anyway. So,
Do you feel at peace and comfy?
I mean, it's fine. I don't think we need this much garishness, but
It's pretty amazing that we're still on this elevator.
I know this is a really tall building.
I wonder how high
Or
we're
it's going very, very, very slowly.
What level is a penthouse on usually?
The top level usually.
Huh?
Usually the top.
That's
Cool.
a very sweet question.
Suddenly you feel the lift stop as a light magical ding chimes as the golden gates slowly slide open and you are in front of a hallway with two beautiful golden doors in front of you with the label 613 above them.
Is this ours?
This is it. This is ours.
Right before you open the door, you hear a voice, a familiar voice
Oh no.
from behind you. Oh my goodness, I did not think that you all would be here. I seem to have found myself on the incorrect floor, but I decided it was time for a little holiday for
Stop it
myself.
right there, Bobbit.
Yes. Oh. Oh, rat
So
queens.
nice to see
Oh,
you.
it's so nice to see you all too. I'm so glad we are all alive.
That was
That
questionable.
was crazy.
Yeah,
good-
that's a
good-
good thing
good
to be
point.
happy about.
And
I said, you know what? That vacation to Cascasaria you've been saving up for, that vacation, why not go and take it?
I mean, honestly, if the world's gonna end, why not treat yourself now?
I mean, I've been saving up so much money, little by little over time, saving up all of my earnings from my tiny little hot water stand, and now I'm here at this, the Matiku Resort.
So, I'm just gonna give you a little piece of advice. Go back on that elevator and go to your room and enjoy yourself. See you later.
Oh, but we're such good friends, and I just ran into you here.
As soon as we get rested, Bobbit, we will probably most likely see you around this sweet hotel.
Yeah, I'm a little bit beat up from the travel here, so I would like to
Is your
rest.
travel rough?
Little bit.
Do you have some hot water on you?
You know what? I don't.
All right, well then we're gonna have to go.
I think I
That's
ran.
fine.
I
You're
think
on
I gave you
vacation.
my
I understand.
last amount, but during that the whole decimation of the summer solstice festival.
Well, if you want to meet up later, I heard Hannah's gonna go to the mud baths or something later.
The mud baths. Ooh, I am around a lot of water and mud already. I was thinking of perhaps engaging some of the dinerary delicacies of the restaurant.
Question, Bobbit.
Yes.
What animal?
Answer.
Oh God. What animal are you?
What?
Your mask.
Am I fucking insane here?
Oh, I have not been able to check into my room yet. I got lost trying to find it. I think I misread the numbers.
Well, and I'm a little confused. Wouldn't you think that the enchanted keys only get you to the floor that you have? Like, I'm a little surprised that you're even able to get on our floor. No offense to you. You're great. We like you.
It's okay. I spoke to the elevator and it took me here to the 6th floor.
Okay.
This has
I
been,
like
okay with it.
exploring.
This has been
things.
great,
I'm okay
Bobbit.
with it. Yeah.
This has
I
been
think
great.
one thing we know about Bobbit is he finds his way places.
That's
Yes.
right. Yeah, absolutely right.
I'm just a little man on a little journey.
I've just inserted the key into the...
I will see you all later. I'm sure I will run into you more at this resort.
I'm
Sounds
just-
great. Sounds fantastic.
Looking
wait to
forward
do
to
it.
it. Maybe he
Great.
won't
All right.
recognize you with your mask on.
Love
all right,
you.
as he goes into the lift. All right, my room is 214.
We've already closed the door. We've already long since closed our door.
2146. He just got it backwards.
Yeah.
All right, here it is. Are you ready for this?
Open the door.
Open
I'm
door.
trying. I'm trying. Okay.
Yeah.
All All right, here it is.
You open the doors onto your suite, and it is absolutely breathtaking. There are 3 elongated windows that allow the desert sun to fill the room in a warm pool of light. In the main room are a series of circular golden cream and cushioned chairs surrounding a circular glass enchanted fireplace in the middle of the room. From the main room, there are 5 other bedrooms that are separated out, a large bathroom, a balcony looking over Cascasaria, and a dining room with a large mahogany table and 8 settings. You notice that to the left of the room, in the corner, is a simple golden crystal.
I touch the crystal.
Upon touching the crystal, Betty, suddenly a magical, glowing, crystalline being, similar to the one that you saw doing Hannah's manicure downstairs, appears, but this one appears to be more distinct. The other had a very much a vague human-like figure. This one seems to have a more kind of angular hair to it. The other one did not have kind of hair. This one kind of has a diamond-like hair design to it, as it actually smiles at you.
I try to poke it. Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Can I help you?
Can I?
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were invisible. You're transparent like the other one I saw.
Oh, why yes. My name is Arsena. I'm here to help. Like all of us here at the Matagu.
Are you magic?
I am.
Wait.
Are you being enslaved?
Yeah, blink once. If you can't say it, blink once for yes,
Enslavement.
I'm enslaved, or don't blink.
Or
don't.
2 blinks for I prefer this, or just say that you prefer this.
I'm afraid I am not understanding your query at the moment.
That sounds like enslavement.
I will get this later.
I am here to help you with anything you need. Perhaps food, reservations, any inquiries you have about the Matagu or Cascasaria. I am the one who can answer them for you.
Can we get a full floor plan?
A full floor plan? I will have to ask our manager, Baronin de Bolbeck, to provide you with one. However, since you are guests in the penthouse suite, I will assure you that it should not be that difficult to attain.
Arsena,
Yes.
out of Bula and Auden, who has the Chaosium?
I'm afraid I don't know the answer to that question.
It was worth a shot.
It was, honestly.
Do you know what the Chaosium is?
I'm afraid I do not understand what you are talking about.
Are you a secret spy for Auden and or Bula?
I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
Tell us something only Arsena would know.
My last question for you.
I am a crystalline figure that is here to help you with your every need while you stay at the Matagu Resort.
We might have gotten this wrong. We might just be on the wrong track here.
Do you have a cough drop?
Yes.
I think that Hannah's boobs got bigger on the ride and I got some type of infection.
Oh dear, that is
Thank you.
terrible. Yeah, you see a bowl, like kind of her hands then melt away and kind of merge into a bowl where you suddenly see these kind of cough drops appear in this golden magical glitter light.
Oh, we're gonna be okay.
All right. First of all, I need some mead because I need some think juice. Then we gotta figure out a plan.
Juice. Gosh, you should market that. Think juice? It's brilliant.
I'm sorry. You would like mead?
Mead, please. Enough for all of us.
I will have the concierge bring that up immediately.
I kind of thought it would
Immediately.
I thought it would be like magically appear or something, so I thought it'd be a little more like immediate.
Can you also bring paper straws to suck it out of?
Paper straws?
We're
Yeah,
not
'cause-
necessarily needy, but also we are.
But I just don't believe
I
in
don't
the
need
use
one.
of plastic.
I can bring you up paper straws.
You know,
I don't need a straw for my meat. I'll just drink it from a cup.
Just drink it from the glass. That's right. I've never seen you use a straw in my life.
I don't want to lift a fucking finger.
I and also just want to reiterate the floor plan. Okay?
Yes, I will have Baronin de Bolbeck get back to you regarding a floor plan.
Where are our masks?
Oh, your masks. Why, yes, there is a mask on each of the beds here in your penthouse suite. You see, there are 5 rooms.
Oh,
Can I walk around without a mask?
Of course, you can do whatever you want here at the Mataku Resort.
Then what's the purpose of the fucking mask?
Is it a sex thing?
It is not a sex thing.
Because you have to understand when you introduce a mask and a bunch of people, it could get kinky.
I'm sure they have to officially say it's not a sex thing.
Oh, so it totally is.
Arsena, we have a question. Does the mask have any sort of like mental effect? Any sort of like calming, or is it like a drug, or is it like a intoxication, or?
No, the masks do not have any kind of magical properties here at the Matagu or at Cascasaria. They are simply fun. A fun decor, part of the theme of this resort. The mask. Does it hide oneself, or does it reveal one's true nature out to the world? That is the question that Baronin then begs to ask of his guests.
Arsena.
Yes.
Arsena.
Yes. I will respond to both pronunciations of my name.
What about arsenic?
That is not my name.
How about
Arsena.
Arsena. Is it?
Arsene.
I just start walking
Yeah,
to
I
my
gotta
bedroom.
look for. I'm looking for a bed.
We're done. We're done. We're going to a bed.
I want to sleep.
If you had to be if you had to choose a mask, which one would you choose?
Oh, that is quite difficult, for I really have no opinions on any matters whatsoever. I can only offer suggestions.
If you had to suggest a mask for yourself, what would it be?
If I were to suggest a mask for myself, I would perhaps choose a cat, as it is the mask that is in the big mosaic at the front of the resort.
Did your brain just stop?
Hello, my name is Arsena, and I'm here to help.
Arsena.
Do they wear the same kinds of masks in all 3 resorts?
The masks are very special and limited to the Matagu Resort. However, each resort has its own quirks.
It sounds like we need to collect all the masks. Maybe something will happen.
Ooh. Also, she's mentioned that there are quirks at the other spa, right, Dee? So, what are the other quirks of the other 2 spas?
The other 2 spas, there is only one spa at the Mataku Resort.
I mean the other 2 resorts.
I'm afraid I do not know too much about the other 2 resorts. My information is to be of service here at the Matagu Resort.
Okay, bye.
I will be here to help you with whatever you need. Your meat should be up here momentarily.
So you don't disappear, you stay there?
Would you like me to disappear?
I mean, I'm not the only one that can vote on this, but it's a little much.
I mean,
I've already found a bed.
I
So you
know.
guys do what you want to do.
I look to Dee and
I found the biggest bed and just fell on it.
I don't know how I feel about a magical crystalline creature just kind of staring and hanging out in our room. I would feel a little better if it went maybe back to sleep when it's crystal where it came from.
Yeah, I'm going to say that you and I, same page.
Okay, Arsena, lay down and take a nap.
All right, if you need anything, just feel free to ask for my name or tap my crystal.
Gosh, that's such a brilliant piece of technology.
Can we bring this crystal around with us? I try to dislodge it from the...
You cannot dislodge it. It is stuck to this room.
Hey, Arsena.
Arsena magically appears. Hello, how can I be of service?
No, we're going to just want to see if it worked. Bye.
All right. Goodbye. She disappears. Violet and Braga. As you enter your rooms, you both see a huge, lavish, cream bed on a golden wire bed frame that's like just covered in 9 fluffy down pillows. You also see that besides the bed is a mahogany dressing table with a mirror and a mahogany armoire. And on each of your beds is a mask.
Ooh.
My God.
What's my mask?
Braga, the room that you picked, it is a wolf mask.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And my mask? I'm so curious.
Violet, you go into your room and you in fact find an owl mask.
An owl. Wise. Okay, I like it. I really want to walk over to the closet between me and Braga and see if I can do a little code knock just to make sure we're on the same page safety-wise. Good.
Arsena?
Hi, yes.
What was that knock?
It appears to be coming from the penthouse itself, so it is to be assumed that it was perhaps your other 2 guests that are here.
Hey guys, stop doing the secret knock. I feel like Arsena is learning all our stuff.
Oh, sorry. Sorry
Should we
about
put
that.
a blanket over that crystal? Because I don't feel cool about someone watching us the whole time we're
Yeah, I
here.
don't like that she could hear us at all.
Arsena, are you collecting our data whether you're awake or not?
I'm afraid I'm confused to what you were saying.
Are you like learning about us as, like listening to us the entire time?
Let's just do a test, okay? We're from the other room. From the other room. I'm just gonna say random words, and I'm gonna see if she knows it. Okay?
Does she update her suggestions for us later on
All
based
right.
on what we say?
Mead. Mead.
Mead.
Mead.
Mead.
Sausage.
Excuse me, are you talking about mead?
Oh, see, this is.
Your mead is on its way momentarily.
Oh,
All right. Good
Meat.
night. Good night, Arsena.
Yeah, this is a waste of time.
Good night.
talking.
I will be here whenever you need me.
See, that's the
Stop,
thing.
stop calling her out. She's let her go to bed.
I just really want to test the theory that she's.
Hannah,
totally
we're wasting too much time here. Like, let's just get settled and let's go. I want to go to
This
that
is my
spa.
fucking vacation, D. Don't tell me I'm doing anyways. You don't have to stick around here.
This is my vacation too.
So
I'm-
then go vacate.
Just to be
Great.
clear, we're not actually on vacation. Like, we are looking for a crazy skull.
Are
Look
we?
where the chaos am.
Are we?
I am.
Yeah.
I go into a room.
Betty, you go into your room and you do see a rabbit mask on your bed.
Is it different from a hair?
It's the same
I'm
mask.
sorry.
Bunny.
Sorry, I shouldn't ask that question.
I
You see-
immediately put it on.
You put it on.
Let's do this.
D just kind of.
I love you. And you know what?
Do you?
I do. Don't. I would never talk to anybody that I don't love like the way I talk to you. It's because I love you that I can talk to you the way that I talk to you.
Okay, well, let's start this vacation, I guess.
Well, listen, I'm just trying to get pleasure and work, and that's all. Look at my nails. They look fucking
They
killer.
look great. You
Looks like I reached into the heart of some stupid human and pulled out their lifeblood.
I burst out of my room. Hey everyone, if we're gonna be serious about relaxing, we should do it right. Arsena! Arsena!
Hi!
Whatever her name is, I can't remember anymore.
My name is Arsena, but you can also call me Arsena. I will respond to both pronunciations of my name.
We all need appropriate resort clothes.
Oh, you will see that in each of your armoires, they are enchanted to provide you with any clothes you desire, as per Baron de Bolbeck's wishes.
This is great!
Do you respond to asinine?
I do not respond to that name. I only respond to my name.
Don't be mean, Hannah. She's like a
I'm
robot,
just asking
basically.
a question.
She's like a non-being. You're being so mean.
Isn't she is a bean or not? I'm trying to break the
I don't
code.
think she has like free choice. I don't know.
Do you have feelings?
Free will, happiness, sadness. No, I don't think so.
I do not believe I know what feelings or free will are.
All right, I think
I am simply here to help at the Madagu Resort.
this is not a nut we can crack today, buddy.
I have silk pajamas in here, and they look like armor. It looks like armor. It's not. It's silk pajamas.
You do you, Violet.
Oh my god, this is good.
All right. Bye arsenic.
But you see Arsena just disappear.
Don't piss off our robot hosts.
Yeah. We can't even be nice to a robot. Like, we're not.
Listen, no one needs to take a cue from me. I'm trying to work off my steam the way I work off my steam. I'm gonna go into my room, flick.
I come out of my room. I have found this kind of nice, like vacation style, like flowery sundress kind of thing. It's like really kind of like, but like still got my shoulder armor on, but like the dress is looking pretty cool with it. And I'm going down to the food.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
I open up my closet. I'm like, swimsuit. And I open it up and I find it looks more like a wetsuit. It has like long sleeves and like shorts and like crazy neon designs all over it, and like a big zipper that goes all the way up the top. And it has like a turtleneck. And I'm like, we're gonna do some fun water things. Yeah! And I run down to look for the pool of the resort.
Hannah, what are you gonna go do?
All right, I'm gonna go in my room and I'm gonna, pay attention to my lady parts.
Oh, okay. Well, I am going
I got
to...
new boobs to test out.
Great. I'm going to take my books, and I'm actually going to... You know what? I think... Oh, Arsena. And you see Arsena up here. Yes, how can I help you? Arsena, could you please bring me up a hot cup of
Boring tea.
Green tea. I would love green tea and if you have little tea cakes and yes, that'd be so wonderful.
Sure you don't want Earl Grey tea?
I do not want Earl Grey tea. It will give me a migraine.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I want green tea, Arsena.
Maybe the Earl Grey is not going to give you a migraine. Maybe this is the perfect time to test the theory.
I love you, Hannah. I'm going to stick with my greens.
See, you love me too. I knew it.
Right. Just Arsena, green tea, some biscuits, and maybe something a little savory. I don't know. Of course. I will have the green tea, the biscuits, and a little something savory brought up to your room immediately.
Also, we're going to need the floor plan.
Yes, I have submitted your request for a floor plan already. Would you like me to submit your request again?
I would. Yeah.
Great. I have just now submitted your request once again.
Just keep submitting it if it doesn't get delivered to me.
Unbelievable. All right.
Wonderful. As you see, Dee takes her books and she opens the door to the balcony and is just like, yes. As you see her walk outside, just kind of curl up in a lounge chair, open her book, and just start reading.
All right.
We never see Dee again.
No,
seriously,
Dee is enjoying her vacation.
Yes.
Good night, Arsenal.
Good night.
I go into my room.
You go into your room.
I put on a plush robe on top of my silk pajamas, and I have some nice slippers, but I leave because I'm going to go find a mudroom or a massage.
Wonderful. So, Braga, you're going down to the restaurant.
Yeah.
Violet, you're going down to the spa. And Betty, you're going outside to the pool. Wonderful.
Can I know what my mask is?
Your mask is a cat.
Thank God it's not a fox. Fucking fox. Thanks.
We find ourselves at the restaurant of the Matagu Resort. Braga, you enter into a large, lavish banquet hall with a huge golden chandelier at its dome ceiling. At the right of the hall are multiple buffet tables full of different kinds of food. You can see smidgen and half-elf chefs rushing to and fro, delivering more food onto the table and taking away empty platters back into the kitchen. At most of the tables around you in the restaurant area, you see the laughing and joyful faces of the guests of the Matagu, most of whom are wearing the resort's trademark masks, some of which are not.
Oh.
I think I have my mask. I think I have my wolf mask on.
Okay.
Yeah. And is it buffet style? Do I sit down? What's the?
It is buffet style, and you choose your seat.
Okay. So I pick a seat and I get situated, and then I take a plate and I go up to the buffet.
As you're at the buffet, you do see a familiar face right next to you, wearing a owl mask.
Ooh.
Oh, Braga, is that you? Are you getting yourself a little snack?
Little man, I like you.
I knew that I would run into one of you eventually. I see what you mean by the masks. I have found a mask. I have put it on my face. I like that it is
Standard mask procedure.
I like that it is an owl. What? Yes. Are you going to get some of the crab cakes?
Yes.
Yes. Me as well. They
Awesome.
are very good.
I put a big crab cake on my plate.
There's not a lot of food that I do not like.
That's how I am.
As you both are filling up your plates. So, Braga, might I ask, what in fact are the Rat Queens doing here in Cascasaria? Did you want to get away from all of it too? Did you suddenly have a midlife realization that your life could end at any moment, and then you decided to use all of your savings and treat yourself for once in your life?
Something like that, yeah.
Wonderful.
We had midlife. Do I look like I'm in the middle of my?
No, you look. That's what happened with me. I was relaying what happened to me.
Oh yeah, we heard that upstairs. Yeah. We just, we after what happened in Palisades, we needed to get away from it, and our good friend Baron and Ballback told us we should come here, and we did.
Yes. Oh, you know the resort. Oh no, that's right. He was at the festival.
Right.
Oh, I see. It is all coming together now. You know him better than me, but he's not the person who did the bad thing, was it?
I don't think so.
He didn't do the big bag. He didn't. That was a very bad day.
No, as far as not that I recall, we were pretty clear on who that was. So.
Oh, you were. Who was it?
Well, there was the skull with the.
Oh, this. I mean, no, did he bring the skull? Who brought the skull?
I don't know what I'm supposed to say or not say. So, like, I'm not like the brains of my group. So.
What? You are very intelligent, Braga.
Thank you.
I have delighted in every conversation I have had with you.
Thank you.
Do not sell yourself short. If you do, you will end up, a single water cellar. That's all I will say. Take confidence in
I don't think it's a career path that I'm going to follow you on. I'm just putting it out there.
Just take confidence in yourself, Braga, that you are doing what you've been set to do.
I tend to be better with the sword than I am at the thinking stuff, so unfortunately, I wish I was better. I wish I was a poet like Dee or skilled like Betty, but then she kind of like, I kind of take my axe, kind of look at it and go, this is what I'm good at, so this is what I do for the most part. I just don't want to be mean about it anymore, you know?
I understand. We all have these ideas of who we think we are based on what people tell us that we are. But let me tell you a little bit of knowledge that was passed on to me, that you are never too old to learn something new, and you are always more than you think you are. I perhaps am more than a water cellar. Perhaps I am a poet. Perhaps I am something else.
Have you written any poems?
Oh, I've dabbled. I carry a little book with me everywhere I go, and a little ink pen, and sometimes I will sketch a scene, or perhaps I will write down a few words upon where I am in my travels.
You promise you won't tell the other queens this, right?
I promise your secret is safe with me, Bobbit the water cellar.
I actually carry a little book of poems around too that I just like jot ideas down. And they're not any good. They're just like about like battle or like glory or like sunsets and stuff. But
you are doing it. Yeah. You are doing it. You are not. See, you are working on it. If you are writing poetry, then you are a poet. Just as if I were to try and wield a sword, perhaps I might be considered a warrior and as well.
You do have a sword, so I guess you are a warrior.
Perhaps I am a warrior, water seller, and also a poet, as you are a poet, learned orc woman, and also a warrior as well.
Thank you.
Now, do you have anyone you're sitting with? I am quite lonely today, and I would love to continue our conversation over this fine meal.
Please do. And while I've been talking to him, I've been piling on meat. Like I feel like it's one of those like a churrasco place where it's just like I just have like every type of beef that's been available, and like I just have a plate just full of like meats and like a little bit of salad, but mostly just like every spiced kind of chicken and like whatever like wild boar and like whatever exotic meats they've got. I've got them all.
And Bobbit's carrying a little plate that has like a bunch of seafood and also has a bunch of meat, like just bread and cheese, just tons of bread and cheese. And he takes a little dessert plate of cake as the two of you walk over to an empty table, sit down, and start to eat. Violet, you enter the glass doors of the Madagu Spa and find yourself standing in a warm sandstone room. The smell of eucalyptus and lavender just fills your senses as you can feel a light steam like kind of across your face and nose. You see, at the edge of the room, there stands an elderly drow woman who just smiles at you. Hello.
Hi.
Are you here for a spa treatment?
I would like the best spa treatment.
Oh, we have a few. Are you talking about the premium package?
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes, that includes not only a sit in the room of stone, the hot stone room,
yes,
the good hot stone room.
Yes.
It also includes a nice seaweed wrap.
Yes, absolutely.
I want that. In the mudward pool.
Yep, I want that.
Followed by a mud
cleansing. Spiritual experience, right?
And then we top it off with a massage and facial.
Hell yeah. Basically, that's what I want. I want all of that.
Wonderful. Well, my name is Krise, and I will be your attendant.
Thank you, Krise.
I will say, I hate to ask a question of a client, but perhaps are you one of the rat queens? There is another woman in here that was told she would meet one of you. Miss Rock, was it? Yes, the Mister's personal assistant. She was told that one of you, she was expecting one of you. Are you the one that she is expecting?
Can I get personal real quick?
Sure, roll me 2d6 plus heart.
Oh, F. How many rerolls
We have one reroll.
I'm going to take it.
Wonderful.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yay.
Thank you, reroll.
Thank you, reroll. All right, great. That is a 12.
Wonderful. With a 12, you can ask Crise 3 questions.
Crise, can I trust you completely?
Yes. You can. I'm here to make sure you have the most relaxing experience here at the Matagu Spa.
Do you know anything about the rat queens that has been going around the hotel?
What has been said about... are you a group of women that are here? Should I know about you?
Nope. You should not.
Is it a band or
Yes,
is it a group?
it's a band.
It's a band.
Yes.
Oh, what instrument do you play?
I play the flute.
I like the flute.
Who doesn't? You know what I mean?
Did you have one more question?
I did. My last question was, is Rock to be trusted?
Oh, Miss Rock, yes. Well, she is one of the most wonderful people I know. You see, she was in a group similar to you. Not a rock group, but a fierce mercenary group. Yes, we have talked many times as I have given her massages and facials. Yes, that life was hard on her. She was the only one left after a horrible disaster, so... Well, she found good company and money here and decided to stay as well the assistant to the mister here.
Good to know. That's great.
She's very sweet.
Good. Well,
I must ask, she was expecting you. Did you just meet? You seem to not know a lot about her, upon if she is to be expecting you.
Do you know I'm just a flautist?
Aren't we all? Here, I will show you. Let's go ahead and why not? I believe she is in the mugwort bath right now, and we will just go ahead and get you situated in there, and then we can take you back to the hot rock room.
Great.
Wonderful. Here is the changing area. You can change into whatever level of comfortability you have.
I'm just gonna be naked.
Great.
Okay. Great. I slowly, even though I love my new silk pajamas, I slowly take them off and just throw them on the floor. Hope to God somebody picks them up.
You see that Crise starts to pick them up. I can put these in a locker for you if you like, and we can keep them nice and clean.
All right, let's opt for that.
Okay. I will put them away for you, and you can ask for them back once your session is complete. Here, now, the mugwort bathroom is down this hallway. It's that second door that's slightly open right there.
Great. All right, I just go on in. I still have my owl mask on because I'm still flirting with the idea that this could be sexual at some point. I just enter.
As you enter the mugwort bathroom, you see, in fact, Rock relaxing. She has like a eye mask on, like a cloth over her eyes as she's relaxing back in the mugwort bath.
Hi.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you're not Hannah. You're Violet.
That's right.
Yes, I'm. We never got to meet. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Rock? Rock, yes. Personal assistant to Baronin. Yes, you were magically transported, and I then escorted your friends through the mountain, through the desert, to here.
Thank you for taking care of them.
You're welcome. So yes, this is. How are you liking your stay here at Cascasaria, the Matagu Resort?
It's beautiful. As we talk, I'm just going to start putting my legs into this side of the mud bath here, get situated. It's beautiful. What can I say? I mean, I came from a lot of wealth, but But even this impresses me.
Really?
Yeah, it does. And I hate to say I was super looking forward to coming down to this spa. Just having a little me time.
This spa is the best. It is the absolute best in Cascasaria, and I'm not just saying because I work for the owner of this resort.
Since you work for the owner...
Yes.
Excuse me, that little transport, again, I think gave me an infection. But don't tell anybody at the spa because,
Oh,
you
gosh.
know, they will
I
get all
hope not,
snobby about it. Yeah. So, can I get personal with you for a second?
Sure, roll me 2d6 plus heart.
That is a 9.
A 9, you can ask her one question.
Is there anything that you know from the owner that we should know?
I mean, could you clarify a little more? Or what are you worried about? I can tell you that he is a young drow man boy who has just come into owning a resort. People judge him for his adolescence. That's why he tends to levitate himself to give himself a little bit of a height advantage, and he relies on me quite heavily. I believe he possibly sees me as a sister of sorts, but I believe there's nothing you need to fear from him. Trust me, Baronin is going to be as candid with you as he can. You are his guest, and I do believe he is very worried about the Chaosium and the potential effect it could have on Cascasaria. This is all he has left. He has no family. He put all of his money here. So if something truly horrible were to happen here, to happen to any of the people here, why he would lose everything.
I don't want you to think I'm not taking this seriously, because I am. It's just that it's hard to take care of other people, and you don't take care of yourself, you know? I mean...
Yes.
Oh, it feels good.
It feels very good.
Did you pick the... Oh, I can't even remember our treatment option, but it was the big package.
The deluxe?
Deluxe.
The deluxe package.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I have just gone for I usually do it, but I'm just feeling a little tired right now, so I'm probably going to go. I just did a little bath, a little massage, and then I'm probably going to go back up to my room and probably sleep this all off, because we did not get actually a lot of sleep last night. We were attacked by sand bandits that kind of disturbed any sleeping we were going to have. So
I heard that. Oh gosh, I can already feel my pores shrinking.
This is top quality mud here. So we cut over to Betty.
On the way down to the pool, I would like to stop and grab Tom and see if I can just sneak him into the pool area.
Roll me 2d6 plus skill.
I want to have a buddy at the pool. 6, 7. Skill. 7.
Tokens?
Betty, you have 4 tokens.
I use 3 of them.
3 of them?
It's
All right.
appropriate. Good usage.
With that, Betty, you are able to take Tom as you tip the valet and start making your way to the outdoor pool area of the Madagu Resort. You see that this pool is actually an infinity pool that pours out into other pools, kind of into these hot desert sands. As you're able to take Tom through the outside gate and lead him into a pool?
Yep.
Wonderful. Into a pool.
Come on, Tom. We're going to cool off and have some fun.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
As you see this grizzled man and kind of with a hunched back and like a black, he's wearing what appears to be like a black security coat with like a little gold Madagu shaped cat mask badge right here on it as he walks over. Yes. I don't think that's allowed here.
Oh, it's fine. He's really nice.
What?
He's really nice. His name's Tom, and we
Oh,
rescued
gosh.
him from like persecution and slavery. And he's like, he's just living up life now. Like, you're having a great time. Yeah. So it's probably fine.
Listen, I was back right here at the gambling area, and I saw through the window you bringing this camel into the pool area. I'm gonna have to say this might not be a no-go just for sanitary reasons.
Did you know that camels can swim? Look at Tom. Tom's just swimming around.
Oh,
the
he's
river.
in the water already.
He's great. Like,
oh,
did
Lord.
you know that they're very buoyant? You know, if they don't have a lot of
Bilford
water,
Boggin.
they've got a lot of air in the back of their humps, so they can actually float and they can swim. They just aren't around a lot of water usually. So it's a little known fact that camels can swim. What was your name again?
My name is Tobias.
Hi, Tobias.
Hi, nice to meet you.
It's so nice to meet you too. You seem like you're doing a really good job. This place is great.
Thank you.
Congratulations on a great place.
Well, I'm currently not doing I'm doing some aspect of security right now. I namely watch the card and dice tables, which I'm stepping away from. But trust me, I do have an eye on them. Yes, I was such a big camel, and I don't want to mess with this.
While he's talking, I've gotten Tom to kind of swim over to me, and I've kind of climbed onto his back, so that now I'm floating on top. I'm sitting on top of Tom as Tom is floating in the water, just looking at him.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, everyone's having a great time. I mean, I could let little kids ride Tom if they really want to. This is really fun.
I bet this looks real great.
Doesn't this look so fun? This could be a whole new thing you guys do.
I don't think. I mean, if we were to put a camel riding pool in, I think I would have to just put that.
It's so like thematic.
Not in the sanitary. You know what? That might be a good idea. Actually.
Yeah. Do you want to try it? This is really fun.
Roll me 2d6 plus 2d6 plus heart.
This is so charming.
10.
Wow.
You see him look down. You see him pull back his black cloak, and suddenly you see like these 3 circular magical watches. For an instant, Betty, you see that they are almost like visions of different places in the casino. As you see him check them all, nothing's going on. As he puts his sleeve back down and looks at you.
Let's do this.
Maybe just a ride. This would be real quick. I gotta get back to my job.
Nice. All right, Tobias, you and me. I try to fist bump him.
Is this what the young people are doing? I don't know.
Sure are. Poof.
Oh, we go backwards. Great. Oh, my back.
Come on, buddy. And I pull him up onto the back of Tobias with me, and we have a montage of us going around the pool and splashing water at each other, and we're having a great time.
We cut to Hannah.
I want to hear the song that's playing during that montage. Best friends on a camel.
Throughout this entire montage, Tobias is like trying to force a smile. We cut to Hannah, who is in the penthouse suite.
Post self coitus.
Great.
I'd like to roll a get sexy to see how successful it was.
Roll me 2d6 plus heart.
At least it's not -1 anymore. Oh, thanks. Your cute little die. 6. What's going on with our re-rolls and tokens?
Hannah, you have 0 tokens and there are 0 re-rolls. You did a real bad job on yourself.
Yes. So
it was not good.
No, it wasn't. The new boobs threw me off. Just gonna be honest. So I'm yeah. So now I'm walking around the common area of our penthouse and like trying out different sitting arrangements, like to see which one's the most comfortable just to take a nap on.
You see Dee kind of see you now that you're stirring him back in the room. She gets up from her chair and she closes her book. She takes her now empty teapot and empty plate of treats and comes back in.
Girl.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing? Okay. Well, do you want to go do something? Or are you just going to stay in here all the whole time?
I don't know. I feel like I'm I don't know. It's like that. This is not my comfort zone.
Relaxing is not your comfort zone.
Relaxing in like excessiveness is not. I mean,
yeah, this place is a little much.
By the way, I am talking to her while wearing the cat mask.
Oh, I see you've put that on.
I mean, when in Cascaria.
I haven't even gone and checked to see what I got.
Let's go do it.
Okay. You walk back into her room and you see that there is a falcon mask on her bed. Oh, well, maybe I should put this on. This is actually really cool.
Snap.
That's
put
nice.
it on.
Okay, as Dee puts it on.
I'd like to roll to see if there's going to be anything sexual happening between Dee and I at the moment because of these masks. Just want to see if there's anything in the air.
I'm going to say that there's not. It's much more of like a friendship in the air. I say it's much more like it's flirty girlfriend friendship.
I like touch her on the arm, like kind of to like see if there's anything going on, and like sense that there isn't. And I'm like, and then went in Cascaria.
Yes, but we're kind of a family.
Yeah, but anyway.
But like, how are you and
we don't talk about it anymore.
So what
I don't know what doesn't happen. It's always the same fucking story. I'm so over it.
Well, is it?
I'm in love with him, and I can't let myself fucking just be in love with him.
And he's clearly in love with you.
Yeah, but he's an asshole, you know? Like, he just, you know what? He might be in love with me, but he's in love with this idea of me. He wants me to be this super effusive, super lovey-dovey, you know, girlfriend doting arm piece. And I'm not that.
Hannah, I don't think you've ever shown any ounce of that, yet he still loves you.
But he asks me to be these things that I'm not. I'm not perfect. I look perfect, but I'm not perfect. And he's like expecting this person that I'm not. So you can love someone all you want, but if he's not dealing with what's right in front of him, then that's on him. If I'm gonna push him away, he better love that too.
Hannah, can I give you a married woman's advice?
You mean estranged married woman's advice?
Yes, estranged married woman's advice.
I just want to be on the real.
We are on the real. Look, if someone, just from my perspective, it looks like he really loves you and that you really love him.
You're not listening to me. Jesus. Sure. He loves me. I love him too. But you know what? Maybe I love an idea of him. Maybe I love a guy who I wish was just a little less fucking clingy. You know, and he's clingy. And maybe he wants a girl who I'm not. I think he wishes it was me. I wish it was him too.
Have you both talked about this?
Talking is not our strong suit. And the last state I left him in was unconscious.
Wait, oh my gosh, was he the body outside of the tent?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that was Sawyer coming to arrest us?
I mean, it's his job. So I don't blame him or anything, but I'm just gonna say that now we have a couple different hurdles to overcome. Just because something feels good doesn't mean it has to work, you know? Like, your husband loves the shit out of you, but aren't you not into it?
It's a combination of that and just... I just never felt like I was me in my town as this Narigoth priestess, as anything. And so I left him and it all behind to go see who I was.
And I can relate because I don't have a fucking clue who I am, and he's part of this old Hannah that I'm kind of bored of. And now this new Hannah, can't even fucking masturbate right.
Oh, okay. As you see, Dee kind of comes over and just gives you a big hug. Well, I just want to let you know that I will always love every version of Hannah.
I kiss her neck sensually, but as a joke.
All right.
I love you too, baby.
Now, do you want to go do something? Or are you going to stay up here? Or do we want to go...
What do you want to do, book nerd?
I don't know. I have not played 3 dice in so long.
Oh my god, I want to gamble. I have, how much gold right now? I just want to double check that. Because, shit, yeah, I'm going to gamble. I have 95 coin. I feel like I should have more than that. Okay, I'm going to go with 95 coin. Arsenica! Arturo!
Arsena, as you see Arsena appear.
So you do respond to not your name. Listen, we're just trying to have fun. Maybe you're an honorary rat queen right now. I don't know. Join us.
I don't believe I know what a rat queen is.
Well, you're gonna. I'd like to see if I can open a credit line with Cascaria's. What's this resort?
The Matagu Resort, located in Cascaseria.
I don't need that kind of tone. Okay.
Are you asking if you would like to open a credit line?
I would like to open a credit line.
Wonderful. Can I please have your name?
You know who you're talking to.
Hannah Vazari, located in room 613. You now have a credit line opened with the Cascaseria Resort.
What's my limit?
Your limit is 500.
Can I bump that up to 1,000?
I will have to ask permission from Baronin, but it will be arranged.
Go do it.
Wonderful. I have sent the missive to be responded to.
Do you want to watch a gambler magic person handle business, Arsena?
I'm afraid I am only confined to this space, and I cannot leave it.
That's not... You're a sentient being. Are you sentient?
I don't know exactly what I am. I am simply magic, composed into the being in front of you that is here to help you with your every need. I take on a persona that will appear pleasing to most guests.
Most. Keyword, most.
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
It remains to be seen.
Okay. As Hannah, you and Dee make your way out of the room.
I walk backwards out of the room, just staring Arsena down.
She just turns and looks at you.
I'm gonna save you.
Good night. As you see Arsena disappear, as the two of you make your way down
to 3 dice
to the gambling hall. We cut back to the dining hall.
I have like an empty plate in front of me. Like I'm definitely there's some bones. I've picked every bone clean, and I've had a couple of glasses of like ale as well. So that's done. And you know something, Bobbit, you're all right.
See, Bobbit is now taking tiny bites of a little piece of strawberry shortcake. Braga, I feel like we have communicated on so many levels today, and I just want you to know that you are always, I am happy to share my poetry with you at any time. You know what, Braga, I like you so much that anytime we run into each other again, when I have more hot water, you get a free bit on me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I am so happy to have found a friend here. You know, it is lonely traveling on the open roads, but yes, this has been so pleasant. I didn't know that I would find such a fast friend.
Well, Bobbit, if you ever need something hit for you, I will hit it.
Wonderful. That is good to know.
Within reason. Like, I'm not going to do bad. I'm not going to, like...
Of course. I would not ask you just to go smack this guy right here as a dude walks by and is like... He kind of overhears the conversation as he takes his food and goes to his table.
I'm not going to shake down, like, another water merchant being, like, mostly on your territory, like that kind of stuff.
I don't think there are many, actually. There's people think the hot water business, that's not going to make a lot of money. They go into the tea or the coffee or the liqueur business. And, well, you only go into the hot water business if you know where the right springs are.
Yes, you said that before. Yeah,
yes,
I
I have. Well,
Seems like it pays well if you're able to afford a place here.
It's very nice. Well, I saved up for here, and I unfortunately don't know what happens after here, but perhaps that is the joy of life, not knowing what comes next.
I have lived, feeling.
You know that feeling, yes?
Bobbit, have you been to the other resorts around here? Do you know anything about the Kriakor Crest or the Ice Berfell?
Oh, big gothic-looking one and the big gray stone one.
Yeah.
I don't know too much. I know that, when I was perusing the parcels of Cascasaria, I did see that Eisverfell is very cold. It's very much geared toward people of the northern regions, or perhaps people who want an icy getaway amongst the desert heat. That is not me. I enjoy fun and bright and luxury. I'm also not super into the whole gothic-ness kind of maturity that the Creocare crest offers. Oh, that name is so hard. The Creocar, I believe it is. I've heard it. People mispronunciate it. You give a resort a very specific name, and you don't add the pronunciation to it. It's gonna be hard. But I wanted something light and fun, and that's why I chose
The Matagoo.
the Matagoo.
Easy to say. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, this has been a lovely meal. I'm going to go and try to find some of my friends and see what they're up to, or at least find maybe a little bit more intense action than this. Not that you're not lovely company,
nope.
but I'm full and I'm ready to burn off a little bit of this protein that
I completely agree. I'm going to go make my way, perhaps to my room, or perhaps I might walk around Cascasaria a little bit more, get a nice fresh air in my little lungs. Until
good.
next time, Braga, as he nods towards you and starts to make his way out of the restaurant and out of the Matagoo.
Oh.
Where would you like to go, Braga?
I want to go... I think I'm going to wander over to the Eisberfell. I think I'll probably go change into like something a little bit warmer if it's an icy thing. So maybe something a little more like a fleece to it, or whatever. What I'm looking for is a way like some sort of like more like physical thing to be doing. Like I guess like what would be like a sport kind of thing, like
Yes.
some sort of like somewhere like where you could like train, or like a lot of like resorts will have like basketball courts, whatever. But like what in this world would be like?
It'd be a sparring court.
Yeah, that's what I want. Exactly what I want.
Wonderful. So as you go upstairs to change and to head over to the Eisverfell to their sparring court,
Yeah.
we cut over to Violet.
Oh gosh, just mid-massage by Creasy, right?
Creasy.
Ah, Creasy's getting in there. Oh, thank you.
Is there any other place in particular you would like
Oh, just like
to be worked on?
right behind. It's like behind my heart, you know. It's in my
Oh.
back, but it's just like,
Oh, right here.
oh yeah, God, yes, yes, yes,
You
yes,
know-
that's it, right there.
You know what they say? They say you hold the stress in the different chakras of your body, and where you hold stress, well, it determines what you're stressed about.
What does this one say?
Well, this area, this is right behind your heart, so it's you are feeling stress with those who are closest to you, perhaps by blood, perhaps by bond.
Oh, I'm coughing, but only because I'm trying not to cry.
Oh, you can cry. I hope you are not crying.
I just
Oh.
sometimes when people touch me so intimately, I start crying. I'm sure this happens to you all the time.
A lot of people have different reactions to the stresses being worked out of their system. Just know that crying is all right. And everybody cries, and it is completely natural because that is how you get the feelings out.
It's just that with the band, the flute is the, you know how it goes. The flute's the leader, so to speak, right?
Yes, you have a very specific melody that only you play.
That's it. The melody. And, well, you know, Braga's on the drums, and, you know, Betty's on the dulcimer. And Hannah, she plays the electric guitar. And Dee, she plays a lot of magical melodies on the piano, and, well,
This sounds like a very good band.
it's eclectic. And, well, I just feel like I haven't been a very good leader. If you look at our track records for concerts, It's just like at the end of every concert, people like just leave and boycott it, and they say we're bad, and they don't like any. They don't want any more tickets, and then nobody wants to buy. Nobody wants to buy tickets to our concerts anymore. And if I could just play the fucking flute right, you know what I mean? And then everybody would know how to follow me. But I think I'm just a big fat failure. And I'm just trying to figure out who do I give the who should play the flute, you know? Who should play the flute? Not me.
That's. I understand why you have so much pressure on your back.
Yeah, a lot of tension.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I was in a band once.
Oh, my goodness.
And you know what the most important thing is?
What?
That you and your friends, that you and your bandmates are having fun.
Oh, God, people are dying.
Wait, I'm sorry. I don't.
Oh, God.
Are they dying because? Are they dying metaphorically?
The rafters are breaking, and they fell through them. It's like the Colosseum imploded on itself. Imagine there was just a mudslide in the middle of the concert, and everyone flew away. That's what it's like.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's a lot at stake, and I'm just not cutting it.
I don't. Well, you are. That's a lot of pressure you have on yourself. I'm sure all this pressure in your back is probably from you alone.
Yeah, you think so?
I think so. I mean, it's a lot of pressure to be a leader. You feel the burden of making decisions. You feel the burden of everyone's happiness, and you feel the burden of what songs to play lying on your shoulders.
Yeah.
That's very hard.
It is hard, but when you want somebody who could, handle it.
Well, it sounds like your friends all do believe you can handle it if you've been leading them for so long. We all go through our rough patches where perhaps we all make mistakes or poor decisions, but it is because of those mistakes and poor decisions that we then make better ones in the future, because we've learned from them. If you do not fail, you cannot grow in this world.
It's true. I mean, the actual tension feels a lot better.
Good, I think I worked most of these kinks out.
I think I gotta talk to everybody,
I think so. I think your band is still going to be great. I'm sorry that you did break rafters of people. That probably was a structural problem and not your music.
I do think it mainly doesn't revolve us, but then it does, in some way or another. We're always there, and there are a lot of people that are always dead. You know what I mean?
Well, are there certain people who enjoy your music?
Sure.
Or do you enjoy your music?
Oh, sure.
Well, then you keep playing, and perhaps maybe one time people will stop dying.
God, I hope so, Creasy. I
All right.
hope so.
Let's start this facial now. Now, you're just going to want to close your eyes. I'm going to put this nice lemongrass lotion all over your face.
Ah, that's good.
As we cut to Betty.
Jesus Christ. It's the best art. Go on, sorry.
Tobias, wasn't this great? Isn't it nice to take a load off and
Oh
just
my-
live a little?
Oh, gosh, it's been like, what? Oh, an hour. Oh, I've been on this camel for an hour.
It's cool, man. Here, have one of these. And I give him a relaxed mushroom.
Roll me 2d6
Wow.
plus heart.
You're about to get kicked out.
You are giving drugs to a security person.
No. Oh, no.
No rerolls?
Let me see. No rerolls, and Betty, you have 1 token.
Not gonna cut it. That was a 3.
Great, mark an XP.
Sure will. Probably gonna die now.
Betty,
It's your resort, so maybe it's gonna be okay.
as soon as you hand this relax mushroom to Tobias, he just looks at you.
What? We're having a good time.
I'm sorry. Look, the camel, Bilford Boggin, the camel I will let slide. I
He's a
had
great
a
camel.
mildly good time, but I'm unfortunate there are no outside substances allowed here at the Madigu, so you are going to now have to come with me back into the resort. We will have the animal valet come and pick up your said camel.
Tom.
You are going to, you feel these magical golden handcuffs put on your wrist, buddy. Yes, you are coming inside now. We're going to go inside the building.
Oh, I just kind of yell, Baronin.
Oh no.
Can you help Baronin? Is Baronin around? Baronin.
If you're calling to the boss of this establishment, I don't believe he can hear you, but
Aw, he's my friend. He invited us. We're his personal guests.
roll me 2d6 plus heart.
I pout as hard as I can.
And we should have that second poll happening soon, so be sure to get
You
active
have
in
a token,
chat.
so it's not going to be.
Because I'm
it's
excited to
actually-
see what you pick from this poll.
Sorry, no.
What is it plus?
It is
You
plus
said
heart.
so that's 7. That's 8. And I have 1 token.
You have 1 token, as just for the count. Violet, you have 3 tokens. Braga, you have 3 tokens. Hannah, you have 0 tokens. Betty, you have 1 token.
So 9 is not. I'll just take an 8.
Take an 8. Mixed success. You see
Jesus.
Tobias turn around. Starts to stroke his beard.
Plus, we had a good time.
Friend of the management, you say. Well, I can go ahead and come with me. We're coming to my office. I'll make a call.
Okay.
And we'll see if Baronin really is your friend, and he can explain to me also why there was a camel in the pool and why you have drugs.
I just always do. That's unrelated to what's happening right now.
As you go back through these glass doors that led out onto the pool terrace, into the gambling hall, which is this huge, lavish, like golden curtain and gilded room with enchanted chandeliers gently levitating and bobbing across the room. There are the sounds of bells and whistles and joyful laughter that just overwhelms your ears. To your left, you see a number of black velvet card tables where many guests with their masks occupy, laughing and chattering and even sighing in defeat as the last of their winnings are taken away from them. And to the right, you see a number of dice tables. As Tobias kind of grabs your little arm and just doesn't drag you very hardly, just kind of walks you towards his office, which is a small mahogany door over to the right of the gambling hall.
Do Dee and I see this happening?
As soon as Betty and Tobias go into the room and close the door, that is when Hannah and Dee walk into the gambling hall.
This is gonna be good, girl.
All right, so 3 dice.
I tried.
Let's go 3 dice. 3 dice. Or are you feeling cards?
No, 3 dice.
Okay.
You want to make it interesting?
Okay, sure.
Whoever wins the most buys dinner.
You mean at a later day? I think dinner here is free.
All right. The person who wins the most has to read the other person a nighttime story. The person who wins the most has to make out with the other one.
Hannah, what?
Person who wins the most has to hit on somebody else here.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. We're here. It's a resort. These masks are sexual, and we both are in a rut. So either way, I'm gonna hit on somebody, but I think you're gonna have to if you win the most. So you can't lose.
Wait,
On
so
purpose.
the person who wins the most has to hit on someone, or the person who loses has to hit on someone?
Loses. Thank you for the clarification.
Great. Let's shake on it. All right, let's do this, Hannah.
Okay, bitch.
As the two of you sit opposite of each other at this black velvet 3 dice table. All right, ladies and gentlemen, place your bets, place your bets. Put them right here on the table. We got 3 dice here going. What the minimum here is 5 gold. 5 gold is the minimum.
I go in 25.
25 gold. We have 25 gold here. You see D on the other side. Look at you. 50.
I check my thing in front of me and see what my credit status is. Is it 500 or 1,000?
Your credit does say 1,000.
Yes. I go in 100.
Hannah, you start to feel pretty selfish as your baggage is then triggered. You don't want to lose today.
Nope.
So you're going to go all in.
Okay. Cool. All right, bitch. Person I don't know wearing the weird falcon mask. I'm gonna go all in on this. Mother sucker.
You go all in, and D just sits there and just is trying to stifle a laugh, and it's just like...
Excuse me, I looked at the dealer. Are we allowed to laugh at this table?
You're allowed to do anything as long as you bet here at the table before you roll the 3 dice.
Okay, I just scowl at D.
All right, all bets have been placed. No more bets, please. All right, and the first dice is... What exactly did you bet on?
So...
What number did you bet on in 3 dice?
Oh, no. So I bet that it was going to make an even... not even 7. All 3 dice were going to roll to be 7.
Okay.
It, like, equal at 7.
Wait, all 3 dice were going to equal 7.
7. Which is a really, really, really odds in the not favor dice because it has to roll really low. Yeah, so feeling pretty iffy about this. So I'm going to whisper a nice little prayer to myself. Dear blue birds of the sky, I want this to work.
D just is like, as you see, D has placed her money on it being an even number. Not lower and high specifically, just that it would be even. The safer bet.
Not risky.
Okay, all in.
All
right.
I didn't realize I could have just bet on it being even or odd. Just didn't understand.
The dice is placed. The dice is now rolling, ladies and gentlemen, as you see this enchanted cup start to like shake and shake and shake as it separates. And these 3 beautiful onyx dice just scatter across the black velvet table. The first number you see is a 4.
Oh, fuck.
The second number you see is a 2.
Gods! Oh my god! Oh my gods!
The final number you see is a 6.
Ah! I'm sorry for screaming. I'm so sorry.
With a 4, a 2, and a 6, that is 14. Or no, 12.
4, 2,
12.
So it's a fucking even number, and she won.
You see D just... All right. Looks like the number is 12. So anyone, no bets on 12. However, we do have bets on even. We do have bets of a number below 10. And I'm sorry, 7 did not win. So I will be taking your 1,000 credits here. Yep. Thank you so much for being at the Matagoo.
I'd like to take the remaining actual $95, 95 coins I have, and put it all on 3.
On 3.
We gotta roll snake eyes with a 3rd eye.
Snake Eyes, all 3 numbers have to be a 1.
Yes.
D just looks at you and is just like,
Well, I can fucking win. My money back. I got money to win.
how are you gonna win it back?
Gambling.
Oh, a stupid bet.
Don't call me stupid.
I'm not calling you stupid, I'm calling the bet stupid.
It's gonna win the most money. That's the most unlikely roll.
Okay.
What are the odds on that?
The odds on all 3 snake eyes, probably like 99 to 1.
So I'm gonna make bank.
you will win a lot of money if this happens.
You can't shake your head yet. I'd like to put my money on it.
Great, you put your money on 3 snake eye, on 3 ones. 95 gold. All right, take your bets. We got 95 gold on 3. place your bets. Place your bets. All right, and we've got odds from over here, and we have a number above 15 right here.
Easy to bet.
All right, all bets are in, and now all bets are concluded. No more betting at the 3 dice table. The dice have now begun rolling. As you see, the cup start to levitate now in the air as it starts to shake.
I'd like to magically influence the cup.
Roll me 2d6 plus skill.
Oof.
Oh god, they get us kicked out. Oh goodness. I have no tokens or rerolls.
Let me see. You do have 1 token.
But there's no rerolls.
There are no rerolls.
Well, you said skill?
Yes.
So I'm going to take that token, and it's going to mean that at least I'll have a mixed success.
Wonderful. With a mixed success, you see all of a sudden the cup that was shaking starts to shake a little bit more violently as it opens up. And the 3 dice that have once kind of glided across the table just shoot out of the cup and bing, 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 pinball their way across the table. The diceman behind the table just watches in shock and horror as Dee just stares at you and is like, as the third bettor, who was a small smidgen man, is like, wow, this is great. Entertainment. Look at these dice go. I love this place. Love the Matagoo. Coming back and staying forever.
See, I've helped.
As the dice ping, 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 and then just freeze. As the gentleman behind the table says, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It seems that these dice have been interfered with. And we immediately cut to the security office where Betty is. Betty sitting on a chair with Tobias on a kind of on a gold stone of far speech, trying to contact Baronin. When suddenly one of the watches on his arm starts to flash underneath his coat. He rolls back his sleeve and he sees from one of his eye in the skies that a young, black-haired elven woman, seeming to focus her magic on one of the cups at the 3 dice tables. Gosh, you leave it and let it. As soon as I bring one person in, that's when my entire casino something starts going on. So
Oh, Tobias, I'm gonna hang out more.
You're gonna stay here. I'm gonna go get this other person, and maybe you can make a friend in crime. All right. You just stay here in this chair. I'm gonna go take myself to one of the, it looks like, table 6 of the 3 dice table.
Oh.
All right.
Whenever he turns to leave and his back is towards me, I want to try to, my hands are bound, but I can still reach my pouch. I want to try to grab sleeping mushrooms and throw them at him so that they can explode from his face.
Roll me 2d6 plus skill. This is a get rangy.
Oh, yeah, skill. Come on! Oh! That's a 4, 5, 6, 7. And I have 1 token. 7 doesn't do anything.
Betty, you have 1 token.
That's a 7 then, huh? 7.
So with a mixed success, you do throw these mushrooms at him, and unfortunately, they don't hit him straight on. They kind of just start to fill the room, and unfortunately, you start to get drowsy, and he starts to get drowsy, as all of a sudden into the gambling hall opens this mahogany door, and you see Tobias start stumbling out and now stumbling his way towards the dice table that Hannah and Dee are at. Well, Betty, you're still in a chair, and you're kind of just like slightly starting to like slump. You gotta fight this.
Okay.
You gotta fight this sleep.
I will fight to stay awake and get out of the room so that I can get away from the poison.
So what do you want to do?
So, I mean, only my hands are bound, so I want to try to, like, even though I'm sleepy, try to get up out of the chair and, like, get to the door.
Okay.
To try to get out.
2d6 plus guts. Say this is a guts move.
These aren't my good stats. Haha. Oh, please.
Wow.
Straight 11.
Man, Betty, you just summon. You were just in it to win it. You summon every ounce of strength you have as you pull your sleepy self up, as you kind of stagger your way, and you're able to get your elbow right next on the doorknob, and you're able to push it down as you kind of get the door open just slightly, and you're able to kind of fall out and on your knees start to breathe some non-sleepy air.
Yay.
Do I see this happening?
You do not. You are on the other side of the hall when suddenly you start to see this sleepy, this kind of staggering security wizard come over your way.
Is he attractive?
I mean, I feel like attractive is a range for everyone.
Can you
What is
roll for
attractive?
his hotness?
I will roll for his hotness. He rolled a 4.
All right, just wanted to see how I was going to deal with the situation, that's all.
You see him, just this old man with a kind of a hinge in his back, stagger over. All right. Yeah, okay, what? All right, Anthony, what seems to be the problem here? Well, Mr. Tobias, sir, it seems that there seems to be some kind of magical interference here at the tables.
How strange. Gosh, you'd think that there would be some sort of, rule in place or some sort of magical restriction in place to make it so that magic couldn't be used here. I'm appalled. I'd like to speak to the manager.
I am the security.
Baron de Bulbeck. He's a personal friend of mine, and I would have thought that I'd be treated better here. And I'd like, if this whole table was rigged, I'd like all of my credits back. Because clearly, how could I trust that the previous roll wasn't enchanted also? I call smelly smoots on the whole thing.
There will be no calling of smelly smoots at any of my table.
Sure feels
Here.
smelly smoots to me.
You see Tobias roll up his sleeves, and out of his left sleeve, he pulls out this pristine, wrapped oak wand. And you see him flick it and tap it on the table, and you see this kind of blue electric energy just singe through the table. All right, well, now I've officially cleared the table of magic, so let's hear. Bets are still on. Let's roll these dice again.
Again, and the person who I assume in front of me is the Falcon will agree, even though I don't know them, that how can we trust that any of the bets placed up until this point were on the level? I'd like all of my money to be reinstated.
Let's just roll real quick.
No, you not listening to me?
All bets on. As you see the magical cup start to shake in the air, as it then spills out into the table. A 1. A 1. And a 1. What? As the dice man behind the table just stares. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it appears...
No magic! That was no magic!
There's no magic on the table.
Give me my fucking $90,000 coin.
All right, I'm going to put it into your credit account.
You can return the credit back to the
credit will be transferred to the 90,000 credits will be transferred to your account. As D just is like... All right, that was the craziest roll I've ever seen, but no magic here, so I need to go get a cup of coffee before I go deal with the person in my office. But all right, good work, Anthony. I'll be right back.
I whisper over the table to D. I'm like, hey, does that seem like a mushroom sleep drug to you?
Something's up. I mean,
maybe I got this weird feeling.
Oh, you know what? I trust you at this moment. You just made the world's craziest bet and won.
Oh, yeah. You also got a hit on somebody, and the other part of the bet was that I get to choose two.
What? No, and then you lost on one of the games, and so you get to flirt on somebody that you get to hit on somebody that I get to pick.
No. The one who won the most, bar none, gets to do whatever they want.
Fine. over to Braga. Braga, as you're putting on your attire and you're making your way down the stairs, you feel someone kind of hit you, bump you in the shoulder, run into you. As they turn around, watch where you're going, orc.
Excuse me?
When suddenly, your baggage is triggered.
Yeah.
Because you did reach 5 tokens.
Ooh, well, thank you, token. I did say
Actually,
thank you
I'm
earlier.
sorry. It is not you that is triggered.
Oh. Oh.
My apologies.
Well, I didn't say thank you, token, earlier because I was on mic, so thank
Yeah.
you for the tokens I have. So I still have just 3?
Yeah, you still have 3, but
Okay.
someone still checks you.
Okay. Hey, this is a nice resort. Let's not cause problems.
All right.
I kind of look over whoever's. Are they wearing a mask or?
You see that, yeah, they are wearing a mask. It is like a dog mask.
Okay. Let's not. Does it seem like a man or woman or non-binary? Like, does it seem like a gender is?
It's kind of you think it's more of like a small human male.
Okay.
You're right. This is a nice resort, so let's not do any orc stuff.
Oh my god.
As he makes his way into the gambling room,
I follow him.
Yeah.
we cut to Violet, who gosh, well, okay. We cut to Violet.
Let's get mine triggered.
We're gonna get to that, ladies and jelly beans.
Do I have 5
thank
tokens
you so
now?
much. You have 5 tokens in total.
Okay.
You do have so update on tokens. Violet has 4. Braga, you do have 5.
Yes, I'm
Hannah has 1, and Betty has 2.
Namas.
So Violet, as you finish your spa experience, you find yourself in the dressing room alongside Rock, who is finishing putting on her attire before retiring back to her room.
I thought you were leaving earlier.
Yeah, I kind of fell asleep in that mugwort bath there a little bit, so a little dangerous, but you know what? I feel even more relaxed, and so I think I'm just going to go maybe enjoy a nice little snack or something, or maybe just take a little walk around town.
You know what I would love?
What?
I would love to sit down with you and look at the floor plan. And I'm also curious, because I'm sure that there are all sorts of permitting, blah, 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 things that had to be approved. I'm sure you probably have access to the floor plans of the other hotels, too. Do you, Rock?
Violet, as you say this, suddenly all these emotions that you went through with working out of your massage, all of your... So honestly.
Because this is the thing, Rock. This is the thing. I left my family for this family. You know, my family would have vacationed here. They would have. They would have. Come on in with all their money and their beards and their ale, and they would have vacationed here because they have a lot of wealth. And I see it everywhere. And that's okay. I'm not judging it. I'm just saying I made this choice, right? And this day of reflection has really helped me. I can't just whine about not being a good leader, right? I gotta actually be a good leader. You know what I mean, Rock? You were in a band of mercenaries, right?
How do you know that?
Leaders know things.
Look, your friends dubbed me an honorary rat queen, and so I'm assuming that they perhaps let you in on my background from that, but while I do love your adventuring party, my loyalty still is to my boss, and if you are curious about, I need to know why you need to see floor plans.
I need to figure out if there's a possibility that anything was hidden somewhere. If I were hiding something, now, I'm not saying your boss has hidden something. But all I'm saying is, if there are 2 other people that would want something bad to happen to him, we're going to have to rule everything out. I mean, what if they were going to frame him?
That is a thought that we have not crossed, but you see her quickly finish putting on the rest of her gear. I'm going to have to think about this.
Rock, listen. There's nothing to think about, Rock. Time is of the essence, right? Didn't you say that? And I know we had a spa day, right? But now that we've had that, it's time to boot scoot, right?
I'm going to be really real with you.
I'm going to be really real with you too, Rock. Go for it. You go first.
I will consider your offer. I will keep this conversation secret between my boss. But yes, I will leave it at that, and you will know later if I agree to these terms.
What's there to agree with? Didn't we come here? Didn't you bring us here? Wasn't I in a void for 10 minutes while I caught a cold? Huh? No, you brought us here. No, I'm tired of this. I'm gonna think about it. We'll get back to you with a floor plan once. Oh, what's her name? Arsena. What's her name? It doesn't matter, Rock. You don't even tell me. All I'm saying is you're delaying us. For what? For what reason? Now, I like you because my friends like you. But I'm gonna need the floor plans. Now.
Roll me 2d6 plus guts.
Oh my god.
Okay. So that's a 7, but I have 4 tokens, right?
You have 4 tokens.
You only need to use 3 of
So
them.
that's a 10.
So a 3. Be in your room at 1800 hours. You see her strap on her rapier and her fiddle and exit from the spa.
I really, really like her.
As you put on your clothes, Violet, you start to see, as you exit the spa, you see who you think to be Braga tailing someone into
You can't tell because of my mask.
the gambling room, or the gambling casino. As you start to make your way into the gambling area, Betty, as you stumble out of the security office, you feel a figure, like you fall into the arms of a figure. Oh my gosh, are you okay? Oh, are you one of those? Betty! Betty, you don't have a floral name. That's who you are. Oh my gosh, it's me, Rosie. Are you okay?
Yeah, Rosie. Yes, I'm great. I just went a little too crazy on the mead, and my friend did this mean trick where they put these handcuffs on me. So could you like help a girl out? Maybe like we'll just we can hang out. You wanna hang out?
I would love to hang out. I don't know how to undo handcuffs, but let's go hang out.
Yeah,
as you
let's
feel
go do
her arm wrap around you.
Yes. I kind of maneuver her so that she's blocking me from the view of wherever all the action is, and I try to stay against the wall to try to exit to try to sneak away a little bit.
Unfortunately, Betty,
Okay.
you start to feel so naive and charmed by Rosie. Her infectious happiness is just a little too much, so you instead walk proudly arm in arm with her, bearing your golden handcuffs as you make your way through the resort.
Rosie, you're really cool. You remind me of home. You know that in my family we had such a big family, and gosh, we all had flower. I mean, I didn't have a flower name for sure, but everyone else definitely did. And wow, you're just so nice, Rosie. Thanks for hanging out with me.
I've just been here on my own, and I've just been like, I could stay here forever, but I've also been like a little lonely. But I'm so glad we're friends now. Can we do like sleepovers? And can you come into my room? And can I come into your room? And can we be really good friends now?
Yeah, definitely. We're in room 613, so come over just like anytime.
Oh my gosh, I will.
Yeah, totally.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. And you feel her like give you just the biggest hug.
Oh, this is great. Wow, I made 2 new friends in this adventure. 3 new friends in this adventure so far. This is the best adventure we've had in ages. Hey, do you want to go on a tiny adventure?
Sure. As we go into a bird's eye view of the gambling hall of the Madigu Casino, Towards the back, we see Betty arm in arm with Rosie making their way back towards the entrance. We see at the left-hand side at a table Hannah and Dee next to a slightly sleepy Tobias, security guard wizard. Meanwhile, entering the casino, we see a man looking around and starting to make his way towards Hannah and Dee's table, trailed by a not-so-happy Braga, who is then trailed by a very curious Violet, as we have reached 7 baggage points. And I now get to reach my GM move.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Hannah, you are enjoying yourself so much at your table. Enjoying yourself so much, you don't see the credit token from the table suddenly be snatched from the table itself.
It's not put on it automatically?
No, it's a physical token that is then put onto it. But the physical redeeming token disappears from the table. As Dee looks over at the table, as she's watching you joyfully laugh with all the congratulatory guests of the Matagu around you. Oh, yes, she's won. Are you going to pay for drinks for the whole entire room?
No.
Oh, she's so funny. I love funny ones. As Dee suddenly sees that the token is gone and makes eyes at you.
You can't get out of getting hit on by these guys.
No, it's missing.
Yeah, I know your libido's missing. We'll figure it out.
Nope, your token, your money, the money that you just
right.
won.
Someone's gonna die.
Betty, as you're walking with Rosie, suddenly you feel someone kind of check you. And in an instant, your mushroom bag is missing. As this mysterious figure makes their way through the casino, bumping and snatching to and fro, upon making their exit, they check the gentleman that you are following, Braga. And oh, I'm so sorry, sir. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. Are you okay? Yes. Oh, yes, I'm okay. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm just bumbling around. Sorry, I smacked into you. Oh, no problem. Have a nice day. As the gentleman that checked you, Braga, continues to make their way into the casino, and the man that just checked him attempts to exit.
I think...
Can I grab them both as they start to walk away?
Roll me 2d6 plus guts.
Okay.
I would also like to know that if I noticed who took my stuff too.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a 6, and I'm going to use 4 of my tokens.
Gotta love
To make
those
it a 10.
tokens.
So with a 10, yes, Braga, you're able to grab them by the scruffs.
And I'm picking them both
picking
up.
them both up. Oh, what the?
Is this orc enough for either of you?
What the? Oh! Oh, what? Oh, put me down. Oh, orcs can't take a joke. Excuse me. I believe you have, why have you picked me up? Because I just bumped into this man? That is strange.
You're being awfully candid. Something is up. You two are up to something, and I don't like it.
I imagine this has caught my attention at this point.
Yes, this has caught a lot of people's
Yeah.
attention.
So
Shouted.
I put 2 and 2 together. I look at D and go over, because pretty much it's probably these dudes.
Betty, roll me 2d6 plus canny to see if you are able to notice what is missing.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You do have 2 tokens.
And I'll use one for a success, so 10.
Wonderful. So you do. Suddenly your belt feels lighter as you notice that specifically your mushroom pack has been removed from your body, which you believe to be at the time of being a rogue yourself, knowing that was a pretty amateur move they just used and they were able to get you because your hands were in handcuffs.
Rosie, things are about to get a little probably stabby, so...
What do you mean? This is a joke. Is this a joke between you and your friends that I'm a part of now?
I mean, yeah, complicated. Yes, you're my friend. Knows it's not a joke, and things are definitely gonna get stabby.
What?
I whip around to see where the guy might have gone, and then I see Braga holding 2 men. I'm like, oh, that was easy. I gotta go stab some guys. You can come if you want.
As you start to leave, Rosie's just like, stab. Here. Oh.
Or I could just meet you at the bar later. It's not a big deal.
Braga,
Violet.
do you need any support in any way right now?
I don't know what's happening, and I don't like it.
Braga, suddenly, your anger starts
I
to
know.
take over.
Yeah.
Okay.
How does that manifest?
I think that I kind of throw them into each other. Like I kind of like Newton. What's that called? Like the Newton's cradle thing. Like I kind of like bang them into each other.
You, out of nowhere, suddenly you just slam these two gentlemen together. The gentleman who was wearing a dog's mask, his mask falls off and reveals he now has a broken, bloody nose. As in, when you've knocked the other gentleman, you see that his cowl falls back, and you see that he is in fact a high elf. As you've knocked them both together, and both of their noses start to bleed, and there was this massive crack heard throughout the casino as a number of Madagu guests, their smiles dissipate as they perk their ears up and turn to see what's going on. Tobias, the security wizard, suddenly, it's almost as if the sleeping spell wore off in a perfect amount of time as he stands at attention. What's going on here?
I walk over to the whole group. All right, Tobias, my friend here has clearly caught 2 thieves. You can check your watches for the records. These people were coming through and stealing all of our items, including my mushroom bag, which is mine.
I'd like to go up.
I did?
I'm walking up to them at the same time, and I grab into the pockets of both men and dig around for while this is happening.
Roll me 2d6 plus heart. Roll me 2d6 plus skill.
Okay. Heart. 5, 6,
Meow.
7. 7. Mixed success.
I have Uno token.
You have 1 token, yes. We do have 1 reroll. Thank you, reroll.
All
Thank you,
right.
Roll.
Do you want it? Betty.
Yes. This will solve a lot of problems if he believes me.
So you essentially didn't use that token then, just so you.
Yeah, I didn't use it. So 6, 7, 8, 9, and it's heart, so it's 10.
10.
And I go into the pocket.
So a skill. 2d6 plus skill.
Woo! 10.
All right.
You look so surprised that you rolled successfully.
It's a thing.
Yeah, I know.
It's a real thing. So I grab I have my credit in hand. This was mine.
I saw that I was at your table. Yes, that looks like it has your name on it. But so you're telling me that these two you're working. The person who I'm thankful that you are still in handcuffs. I'm not gonna ask how you got out of the office,
You
but
left the door open.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right, let me check my watches as he pulls back his sleeve and starts to file through the watches, and you see him tap one of them, and you see time start to reverse as he's able to watch. And yeah, there he is, and yep, they bumped into each other, and that's what happened. All right. I'm gonna have to take you two into custody.
Can I have my mushrooms back, please?
They're for her health
And ours.
and ours. It's
And everyone's.
It's a band thing. She plays the dulcimer, you see,
What?
and the mushrooms help the flexibility in her fingers.
What?
Yeah, can you handcuff me? My hands
I didn't
hurt.
know you guys had a band.
You're in the band, Braga.
You're gonna roll me 2d6 plus heart.
Dulcimer?
Oh dear. That is a 7.
Listen, maybe I can return these mushrooms to you, but I'm gonna have to, if they are hers, I'm gonna have to look at them a little bit more because illegal substances are not allowed here at the Madagu, as you see Tobias pocket the mushrooms onto his belt.
Just gonna give you a little bit of a warning. You could touch one and have problems. So
That's why I'm gonna keep them in the bag. Thank you for the heads up.
Just
All right, and the two of you, okay, thank you for holding them. Now please, Release them so I can handcuff them.
I'll hold on to them while you handcuff them. I'm mad at this one. He's an orcist.
Oh my god! I spit on him.
I spit on him too.
He's mean to me.
I'm not gonna let you roll. I'm just.
We did it.
You both spit on him.
I am a guest to this resort, and he said horrible things to me.
And at least we know that you're more better than he is.
Yeah, I'm more better than this guy.
While this is going on, I want to try to like tap Hannah and get her to like step away with me for a second and be like, Hannah. Can you try to get these off of me?
I
please?
already do it. Like, I mean, I don't already do it, but like I inferred what she meant, and I just do it
While they're doing this, I want to ask.
2d6 plus skill.
Okay.
Do you happen to know the time? I have a meeting at 1800 hours.
Oh shit.
It's pulls out a fourth watch.
An actual watch.
It's about 1,800 hours. Oh, that's real specific. That's military time. It seems, well, we're going to go by military time. It seems to be about 1,400 hours. So you have about 4 hours.
Great.
That it could be, what did you roll?
Well, I'm gonna re-roll because the camera wasn't watching it.
I'm sorry.
So is there a re-roll? I'm kidding.
No, there's no re-rolls because the camera wasn't
I'm
watching.
kidding.
What did you roll?
I was just gotta give it a shot. How many tokens do I have?
You have 1.
Still only one?
Mhm.
I'm not gonna use it because it doesn't make a difference. But wait, skill?
It was skill.
Yeah, no, fail. Super fail. That's a 5.
Wonderful. Mark a success.
Oh shit. Oh, you mean an experience?
Yeah, just experience point. Unfortunately, Hannah, as you try to
Gosh darn it.
undo Betty's handcuffs, unfortunately, what you end up doing is heat them up. So Betty, Betty, with these hot metal singeing your wrists, you take 2 points of damage.
Hey,
As you now have hot metal on your wrist that is now even stronger.
Sorry.
You're so bad at magic.
No, I'm not. Yes, I am bad at it right now.
I find some like drinks on the table, just like stick my hands in them.
You do that, and the woman sitting there is like, okay, I can just order another one.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
all inclusive. You're fine.
Great.
It's fine.
You start to see, look around, more and more guests start to look more and more perturbed. Braga, you continue to hold both individuals.
I start shaking them to see if more things fall out of their pockets. I like kind of flip them a little bit, like
Yeah,
to shake them
totally.
down.
Roll me 2d6 plus guts to see
Okay.
if you're able to flip them upside down.
Yeah. Okay, 3 plus 5, so plus 6, that's 9 plus my 3, so yeah, that's 12.
You were able to just whip them upside down.
Basically, with my hack and slash, I essentially made them lose whatever their thing is. So like I can make them drop whatever they're holding in their pockets.
You see them start. You see all this stuff start to come out of their pockets. Gold watches, pouches of coins, rings and bracelets. And suddenly, out of the pocket of the high elf, you see this bone-looking dagger fall out. As it lands on the ground, his eyes dart back up, and in an instant, you see a hidden blade. And almost in slow motion, the hidden blade comes out from his sleeve. It slices your hand in the air for
my
1
God,
point of damage
yeah.
as he releases himself back onto
Fair.
the ground.
I'd like to kick him in the nards.
Before you can do that, you see his hand go up in the air and go down on the ground as he releases a smoke bomb.
Oh,
And within the smoke, he is gone, but the bone dagger is there. And within an instant, there's almost like this chime that happens in the Matagu when suddenly, around you, 10 crystalline magical beings suddenly form with knives for hands and a shield on the other.
On our side or not?
What is the meaning of this? There is to be no combat within the Matagu.
Well, you gotta.
It's not our fault. We didn't do it.
We did not start this. Thieves did.
Ask him. He has watchers that'll show it to you.
The crystalline figures all turn their heads over to Tobias, who... All right, I think they're right. Calm down, you crystals. Let me pull it up on the watch.
No, you don't have time for that. Jesus, there's someone that's taking off. Like, gods, what kind of...
I have to shut down this. This is a security system in place. I have to shut down the security.
Well, do it!
Great. I have to. All right. Yes. These 5 women are not the threats.
We know that!
Wonderful.
Oh, God, I take off and go find this
The
mother.
crisis has been averted. As immediately the 10 crystalline magical beings just suddenly kind of evaporate into golden.
I was expecting a fight to happen. So I kind of bend over and pick up the dagger.
The bone dagger.
Bone dagger. Heck yeah. I already got a sapphire dagger, and I got a bone dagger.
But does that mean that they caught the guy? If crisis averted, there's a vigilante.
I don't know where he went. It's hard.
Since I'm just in silk pajamas and a robe, I don't have my weapons on me. I want to grab a mahogany table. I want to just rip off a panel of one of the card tables, just to make sure I have a weapon in hand as we go get.
Roll me 2d6 plus guts.
I could have given you one of these daggers.
Oh, touche.
I got like 4 daggers at this point.
F. Oh no.
You have 1 token.
That's not gonna do it.
Violet, mark and experience. Violet, as you rip off a part of this mahogany table, the same chime is heard again.
Yeah.
This time, 5 crystalline figures
God,
you
guys.
see encircle Violet. There will be no destruction of company property within the premise. I'm sorry, you are going to have to be detained. As you see Violet just suddenly evaporate into this gold crystalline energy and disappear from the room.
No! God!
All right, guys, calm down.
I'm gonna have to say, your friend really, you just don't break shit here. I'm gonna say that, like, this is a resort.
We're trying to catch the thief that stole the stuff.
And I'm gonna say,
Well, I
you're
see the
bad
stuff's all on the ground. The thief, everyone's gonna get their stuff back.
Can I look around the room for search for any signs of the person who escaped?
Sure, roll me 2d6 plus canny to get situated.
Beep. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
With a 10, Betty, you are able to see that there are slight oily footprints that are leaving the gambling hall and possibly may lead you to the culprit.
Which way are they heading?
They were heading out and to the right, out through the entrance of the Matagu.
Guys, we gotta calm down. I don't know where Violet is right now, but the guy who escaped, he's outside. We gotta go get him. There's footprints. Let's just run.
No,
if she tells me the footprints, my nature is still pretty triggered, so I'm following. I'm going right after those footprints.
Right after.
Yeah.
The gentleman whose nose is bleeding just sits there as Tobias goes, "Well, you've been a piece of shit, so you're coming with me. Just at least I can do something. And you're gonna tell me about your buddy too." As he arrests him and brings him back to his quarters. Hannah, what do you do?
I'm following.
And Dee just staying there, yeah, okay. We'll figure out, I guess we'll go find Pilot later. Okay,
She really brought it upon herself anyway, so.
great. Now we know, don't touch things. As
Don't try to destroy the hotel.
As the 4 of you run out to the front, you open the doors of the Matagu Resort and find yourself in the blinding sunlight of the desert. Around you are crowds and hordes of people coming and going as you look out trying to see if you can see anything, and it is impossible to tell where these footprints go as they then disappear into sand and rock that has now been trampled by tons and tons of people going to and fro from the 3 resorts and into the town itself.
I lost them, guys. This is impossible. There's too many people here. But he's not inside this casino anymore. So, I don't know. Maybe we should regroup and try to search the rest of this place?
Ah, fuck.
I'm worried that I'm hoping that what happened with Violet isn't going to get us kicked out of this resort.
Well, there's other resorts, and quite frankly, we're looking for the Chaosium. We keep forgetting about it, huh?
I feel like this has got to be connected somehow. We're looking for a skull. There was a bone dagger. There's got to be a connection. I bet you whoever was there, I kind of like stop and like I've caught myself now getting bloodlusty, and I'm mad about it at myself. So I start to like stop. I put my axe back in its like sheath, and just take a deep breath.
And you kind of feel, as you put your axe back in your back sheath, I will say this, Braga, your arm kind of brushes the little black book of poetry in your chest as you...
We need to be smarter about this. I can't just come running into... I mean, look, I stopped those guys. That was great, but I can't just keep running into battle like this. Like, we could have done something better. I could have let that guy take him into custody. I don't know, but...
Take this the right way. It's your value. It's your strength.
And we still caught the other guy. We can go question him.
Right. Let's make sure Violet is safe. Let's investigate the actual crime scene, and we'll find something out.
Fine.
Rat Queen detectives. Ugh. Let's do this. We'll go back inside.
You go back inside. We cut to Violet, who finds herself standing in a crystalline chamber almost.
F.
You look around and you're able to see a few other individuals who are in their own individual crystalline chambers as well. You're not able to hear what these other individuals are saying. Some of them, their mouths are trying to communicate with you. Some of them just look asleep.
Can I get situated and see if I recognize any of their faces?
I'm gonna say you just don't recognize
Okay,
anybody
great.
here.
No. Well. Okay. All right. Bad move. Bad move on my part. Oh, God.
Listen, and suddenly you hear a voice come from behind you. When I say I'm going to help you, that really means I am going to help you. Why did you have to pull a piece of wood off of a card table?
I was terrified that someone was going to hurt my queens, and I didn't have my weapons on me. I was wearing this beautiful, amazing, wonderful silk pajama set.
You see the figure of Rock come out from behind you as you're able to see her.
I'm so sorry, Rock. That I totally screwed up. I panicked. There's someone terrible here. A threat to everything. To maybe all 3 hotels, maybe the town. He evaporated, and there was a connection. There was a bone dagger.
Did you say a bone dagger?
A bone dagger, yes.
You have this dagger.
I don't have it, no, but I think Braga picked it up.
See Rock taking a little necklace out from underneath her shirt, and it resembles the same crystal as the chamber that you were kept in. She holds the crystal up to your chamber, and suddenly, in a glowing chime, the chamber around you dissipates. All right. Well, we're moving this meeting up. We're going to your room now.
Thank you. Thank you, Rock.
Hannah, Betty, Braga, D. The 4 of you enter the Matagu, hoping to find Violet. When suddenly, a crystalline figure appears in front of you. Excuse me, you're going to need to return to your rooms now, and I will assist you with that.
Ugh.
As the 4 of you are suddenly crystallized and find yourselves back in your rooms.
That was super spooky.
I don't like that
At all.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah. Ugh.
I'm sorry, I was commanded to do so.
By whom?
By me, and you see Rock sitting with Violet on the chairs. Look, we need to talk.
Okay.
So talk.
We trusted you.
I trust all of you as well. And as you can see, we have petty thieves now and again. We have people who think it's fun to steal from others in a casino. We have people who think it's fun to use magic to cheat. We have taken all of the necessary magical security measures we can to ensure the safety of those in our resort. But it appears that someone knows of your arrival now. I'm guessing. And so we might have to move things up a bit. There's going to have to be some recon. There's going to have to be a lot of planning. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm saying this.
What is it, Rock?
You're going to have to pull off a heist. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. That's right. We're in a desert oasis casino place, and we're going to have to pull off a heist.
Yes.
Is it Rat Queens 5 or like Rat Queen 6, like the oceans?
It's a mixture of a lot of things.
I can't wait.
I can't
So
wait.
fun.
Of a lot
Oh
of
my gosh, I'm
things.
so excited.
That is
My
what you
favorite
can
thing in the
expect from
world.
Chapter 2. Thank you all so much for joining us and being a part of this fantastic story. We got to do a lot of fun things tonight. We got to do like a lot of character, a lot of character exploration, and a lot of moments. And so next week we're going to get really into some fun stuff as we build up towards this heist, ladies and jelly beans. But first, before we do anything else, let's thank all the individuals who donated and made tonight's story possible. Clicking on the
Dulcimer.
right tab here.
Unbelievable.
All right.
Unbelievable.
Here we go. Thank you, Metsu's Phantom.
Metsu's Phantom.
Metsu's Phantom again.
Metsu's Phantom again.
Little Mouse That Jumps.
Little Mouse That Jumps.
Dambowski 11.
Dambowski 11.
Keen 456.
Keen 456.
Vedmid Verdi.
Vedmid Verdi.
PR Fan 2002.
PR Fan 2002.
Giant Replacement Baby.
Giant Replacement Baby.
MD884.
MD884.
J Pistol.
J Pistol.
Radensync. Apologies on mispronunciation of usernames.
Apology, I'm supposed to use it.
Username.
J Pistol.
J Pistol.
Dambowski 11.
Dambowski 11.
J Pistol.
J Pistol.
J Pistol.
J Pistol.
J Pistol.
J Pistol.
And Uber Baldy.
Uber Baldy.
Thank you all so much for donating, and thank you to everyone who participated in the polls. You helped make tonight's story possible, and from all of us at Hyper RPG, thank you so much. Your donations and your support help keep this channel alive and help keep us coming back to this table every single week to tell wonderful, amazing stories with you.
Yes.
So thank you all so much from the bottom of all of our hearts and my heart personally. So before we go, let's go around this table and say where you can find each other.
Oh yes, my name is Jessica Lynn Verdi. Friendly reminder that Ripley is in a. If you know about us, we just filmed an improvised film, and we're in post-production, so we're just doing a little final financial push in order to finish that up. So you can go to ripleyimprov.com to find out how you can donate at the very least $1 if you want to help us get our goal. And I'm funny online and post pictures of cats. Enjoy that.
Hi, I'm Michelle Wynn Bradley. You can find me everywhere on the internet at I am Chubby Bunny. That's on Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. You can also hear me every week on my weekly comedy podcast. It's called Senpai Buddies. It's about Asian nonsense. We cover Asian pop culture news and just laugh about it a lot.
Cute.
Yay.
Senpai buddies.
And I am Laurie Jones. You can find me at Laurie Michelle Jones on Instagram and Laurie Michelle J on Twitter.
I am Riley Silverman. You can find me on Twitter at Riley J. Silverman, on Instagram at Riley Silverman, and this coming Monday night on the Twitch D&D Twitch channel, we are airing the second season finale of Ravnica: The Broken Pact, the official tie-in game to the Ravnica D&D book. So you can check that out. I know it's the same time as Kolok, so you can definitely check it out later on the VOD. That way you can support both channels.
Very good.
Woo! And I am your G Emily, frankly_Emily on Twitter, and frankly_Emily with an extra underscore on Instagram. Hey, wait. What is that spooky sound I hear in the wind, Jessica? Could it be the sound of a blood-curdling scream of terror?
Oh,
or perhaps a blood-curdling scream from the loop.
Wait, I think I'm receiving the same scream you are.
Wow.
In fact, it might say that it's the second season is afoot.
Wow, does that mean that season 2 of Bloodcurdling Tales from the Loop is beginning next Tuesday at 6 p.m. on Hyper RPG?
I think that's exactly what it means. So now's your opportunity to catch up on all the episodes that happened in season 1 and all 4 volumes, and bear in mind that we are in different dimensions.
That's right, it's dimension hopping. It's so spooky. Oh, it's going.
Woo!
But yes, Bloodcurdling Tales from the Loop comes back next Tuesday.
I would really like, please, for someone to clip that and use that as that's going to be our only advertisement for the show.
It'll be effective.
But
Yeah.
you can catch Jess and I as players on that RPG. So you can catch us on Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights here on Hyper RPG. And one final thing, the Hyper RPG Patreon has been refreshed and refurbished. So go check it out. There's a bunch of new perks and a bunch of new levels. And yes, and of course, thank you all so much. Again, today is Comic Book Wednesday. There is a new comic. There is the Rat Queens Swamp Special. It is so good. I downloaded it today. I read it today before this episode. It's such a nice, it's a real tight special. It's great. I'm so excited to see these new writers' explorations into the character. Thank you again to Kurtis for giving us the permission and these amazing characters that we get to play in the amazing world that you created. This has been such a special and wonderful experience. And thank you so much for that again. So ladies and gentlemen, be here next Wednesday at 7 p.m. for a brand new adventure as we begin the heist of Cascasaria. Keep adventuring, my queens.